Yo, man, y'all come on in the building, man. We in here. We in here. What's going on? Y'all come on in the building. Let's get it. Carolina finally got their first win. And I tell y'all what, I didn't see too much difference. Yo, what's going on?
Yeah,
We in here. Hey, I didn't see too much difference in the play calling. I'm not hating y'all at all. I didn't see too much difference in the play calling. There was like two explosive plays. The reason why I didn't tune into the play by play, so I can give a 100% biased opinion about all this that went on. And I know everybody around here in Panther Nation, you want to win. You want to win real bad, but you got to analyze the whole game, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is our team. If this is your team and you want to be 100% real about it, if this is your team and you want to sit right there and stand up and be 10 toes down with the wind behind your back, you will know there wasn't no difference in this game right here than they was in the previous motherfucker six that they done played. No difference. They went down the field twice, over 30 yards passing. They didn't put six on the board far as a touchdown. So you won by dinking and dunking and field goals. Eddie Pinero. You can't beat the big boys. All you can say is okay, progress, and we put a win on the board. We played 4 quarters because the offense did give the defense a little bit today. So the defense was out there the whole time and prevented them from scoring a couple times. They held big down there in the red zone.
yeah,
But I mean, it's still nothing to write home about yet, y'all. Hey, take your victory
yeah,
any way you can get it. But don't
yeah,
nobody come in my damn face talking about Bryce did this, Bryce did that. No, he didn't. He's still holding on the ball too long, taking sacks and shit. He's still looking like he lost sometimes. Still doing it.
yeah.
CJ Stroud outplayed him every fucking which way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all say whatever the
Yeah.
fuck y'all want to.
Sharon Witt said, y'all talked all that shit about Bryce, ain't it? Don't nut up now. I mean,
I'm not letting no. Sure.
Sharon Fitz.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead, Pop. Go
uh,
ahead.
this
Go
was
ahead.
an ugly win, but it's a W. It was a dub in the book. What I am happy that Bryce didn't do, he didn't fumble the ball, he didn't throw interceptions, he didn't give up the
Mm-hmm.
ball. That's an improvement. That's I can give him, a round of applause for not turning the ball over, not at any time in the game. He took his licks, got back up, and kept on ticking. Um, was I impressed by anything that Bryce Young did? No, I still haven't seen anything elite about him. Panero, he put the points on his back today. Yeah, they had to get down there. And I just wish that the offense, when a player made a nice catch like Sullivan, or when Tommy Trumbull caught a pass, that you just don't let them come in for one play and then shoot, throw them back on the sideline. Let them get into a routine, because that's how you get a routine with these guys. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get a pattern. But you throw them off when you take them off the field and they can't get in a pattern with Bryce. Then it goes right back to the same repetitive, where it's just Thielen. I saw Mingo catch a couple good passes. Um, I saw the running backs finally running really good. They used Blackshear. Blackshear looked great back there, and the kick returns. Chuba did his thug this other day. Proud of Chuba. He stepped up as a number one running back until Sanders gets well. I also want to say the right tackle. The right tackle did a hell of a good job, coming in for Moton. He definitely impressed me because I've never seen him play before, but they wasn't getting a lot of pressure on the right side of the field. So shout out to Shane for doing that. He did a good job. Because I was looking him up. He's been in the league for like I think 6 to 8 years. Um, but you know, it's a W is a W. No matter how you get it, you get it. I think we're still going to strive on looking for domination. I don't feel like Texans is a dominant team. It's always hard to get a win at home. We barely got by. We barely got by, but we got the win. What do you feel, JSU?
Uh, I don't want to be negative Nancy. Um, I watched the game. I wasn't impressed. Moving forward, I do want to see some progress. I want to see, players. Um, I just want to see some effort. I'm pretty surprised by Mingo. I feel like Mingo did a good job today.
He did. He did.
Throughout his time being here. He stepped up big this game. Got 62 yards. Bryce Young this game, I see no difference from Bryce. He still has yet to hit the 300 yards a game. So he's dinking and dunking. Uh, a lot of his play calling, but I will give flowers to Brown. He did play. He did call a good game. Blackshare, I was surprised. Um, he made me like him today. Miles Sanders, I don't know why he even got any snaps anyways because he ain't getting no yards. Um, yeah, man. It's a work in progress with Bryce Young. I was told that he was 3 to 4 years ahead of a rookie, and Brown he called a good game for him, but I'm not. I don't know, man. I know he's a rookie, and that's gonna be everyone's excuse. I hate hearing that. Hearing a comparison with between him and Stroud. I don't care if he beat Stroud. I don't care if Stroud never beat him. That's irrelevant to me. So we want to pick one game out of the season up until this point to say Stroud a bust. That's bullshit. Um, Another person I want to give flowers to is probably Woods. He had a good game today. Other than that, it was alright, but I'm not excited for the win. I just don't want to accept this win. That's just me.
Yeah, they already gonna call you a hater like KJ, the great one. Hey KJ, you my dog now. Yeah, he did get ran the fuck over now. Oh buddy, bull rushed the hell out of Icky. Knocked his big ass down. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, you never gonna see a game where no um offensive lineman get beat or no defensive lineman get beat. Like one of them sacks they gave old buddy, they put it on Icky. He didn't hit it. It got pressure from up the middle. Bryce stepped up and tripped. But I mean, but they charged it to the the defensive end over on the Texan side. That guy that was getting off. I think he ended up with like 3 sacks or some shit like that, 2 or 3 sacks. But I mean, hey, like I said, y'all throw the pom poms up, do what the hell you want to. You know what I'm saying? Love it, love it, love it. Facts of the matter is, this guy still ain't it. And I say it to the day of the day of the day of the day. He ain't it, y'all. And if y'all want to say he is, then guess what we getting ready to do? We gonna have more L's than we had the damn win. Y'all better enjoy this win right here. Enjoy this win right here. Don't act like the Houston Texans world beaters because they're not. The Houston Texans won 2 games last year, right? Am I right, y'all? Y'all check my math
No,
now.
you're right. You're right.
I think they won 2 games last year. So they in Houston dancing in the damn streets. Cause they what? They 3 and 4. They dancing in the street. And the damn thing why they can be dancing in the street, they got their
Mhm.
motherfucking quarterback. They got their motherfucking quarterback of the future. D'Amico Ryan's got that motherfucking ship right there rolling. You understand what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
got that motherfucker off the rocks. See if this one gonna be off the rocks. Because I'm gonna tell you, y'all want me to give you the harsh reality since y'all want to talk. Goat hiding today. Goat ain't doing this. I'm here. I'm always here. The fuck y'all mean? I'm always here. I'm gonna tell you, you want the harsh reality? The harsh reality is we probably ain't gonna win but maybe 4 games, maybe 3 of them motherfuckers. We might beat the motherfucking Colts with a backup quarterback the the Bears with a backup quarterback. Three to 4 games out this motherfucker, and the whole damn front office gonna be in disarray. Okay, then what now? Then what next year? You ain't got no motherfucking first round pick. Then after that, you still missing picks in 2025 because the dumbass organization I've been telling you about the whole damn time. Now what? Where the
Now
future
go
at? How the
what,
future look so bright?
well,
Five fucking nine quarterback.
if you because what's gonna happen is if you us being one of the bottom feeder teams, you know, those who do have a first round pick, they're gonna get high picks in the first round. Which your first pick ain't into the second round. Don't fuck around and don't get the number one second pick in the second round because you trying to win so
Yeah,
bad. You need all the you
yeah,
need all
let
the
her,
pieces. You
Yes,
need all the
sir.
yeah,
pieces you can get all the
yeah.
you need
Say,
all the
oh
pieces that you
no,
can
Pop.
get.
I'm gonna tell you what'll end
But
up happening. You right, Pop. You a motherfucking genius. Because instead of going best player available, and it might be a guard, guess what they're gonna try to do? They're gonna try to go get a receiver or somebody.
yep, I ain't gonna go get a
Some kind of
receiver.
skill position player. They're gonna reach once again in the second round. Y'all know how we reached in the second round and end up with Mango that had what? Two catches today and about 2 drops, some shit like that.
Yeah, he's got to
Yeah.
work on them focus catches. Um, I want to, but I do want to give flowers, man. The defense, you could tell they were rested. The guys that were injured stepped up in the game today and played their ass off. Um, Brian Burns was pretty solid. Um, Derek Brown, I think he set the tone. And Lou, oh my God, I mean, I cannot stop giving you
All
praises,
over.
bro.
All yeah. All
Lou
over the
is
place.
always all
And,
over, blitzing,
but Pop,
covering, tipping balls.
he on the
He
trade
is
market.
doing.
He on the trade block though, Pop. If somebody
No,
imagine,
all he got to do is say I hurt my calf, and he ain't being traded. They ain't nobody gonna pay for him. So they know the trick. They know the trick.
with
Oh, I hurt
some
my ankle. Yeah,
if he'd have played this game before, well, we know who he is. We know what he is. The rest of the
yeah,
league don't. You understand what I'm saying?
I
But if somebody would have
yeah,
came across with something, he'd have been gone. That's how
yeah,
dumb they are, Pop.
right. I had to
That's how.
give my two.
Uh, go ahead, go ahead.
I had to give my two game balls to Louvu on defense, and I got to give the game ball to Pinero for defense because not only did he put up a touchdown score for us, he also got you 2 points. You know what I'm saying? So he did a 2 point conversion for us, and he got us a field goal. And look, some games come down to that. You know what I mean? When your kicker got to go out here and get that win for you. I understand, but you know, I don't want to win in this fashion because it doesn't last that long for longevity. Because the teams you're gonna go against are gonna be much better. You can't just keep kicking field goals. You gotta score touchdowns. So that's why what I'm saying we're harsh critic on what we have as the quarterback. I've already showed him love as far as him not turning over the ball, him being tough and get hit after being hit and sat for like 6 or 7 times. But at the same time, it's the Thielen that's making us survive. It's also the defense that are fucking up, and giving us ways to get down the field by them making stupid penalties like face masks. I did not like the fact that dude face mask Bryce like that. I thought he needed to be thrown out the game. because that could have broke that man's neck. I don't want anything. I don't want Bryce Young hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to fail either. That's why I'm hard on him because it's like prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, come on, show me something. But he's doing better. He's doing better. It's a win. Who doesn't like winning? You know what I mean? But this is not a efficient way of winning. You know, we have a lot, and I mean we got a lot to work on. But shout out to them.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
got like you just said. Well, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
No, I also want to state out the obvious. It's a work in progress. All of our wide receivers didn't get no touchdown today, but a damn tight end slash fullback. Shout out to Tommy Tremble. That's another guy that I want to give flowers to. He had a cool game. Um, Other than that, man, we gotta. I don't know. I got that little bit to say. Go. You can go and take it.
I mean,
Yeah.
this
I
season,
mean,
man.
yeah, good.
This season has been so disappointing. Y'all gotta understand. This season has been so disappointing, man. That I mean, for me, from the draft, y'all already know, man. I do not. I did not. I do not. I will not want Bryce Young as the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. I'm not sorry what I say. I don't think he will be successful as our quarterback, y'all. And it's not what I think. I know it. I know enough football to know that his game will not translate into championship wins for us. I guarantee it. I'm telling you. I don't give a damn who's back there play calling this and that. This team will have to have such an overhaul that you will not be able to build it correctly in a time frame by the time you have to start paying out contracts. So it will be a constant overlay of talent in and out the door. We messed up when we did that. We need to draft another quarterback with that second pick. One of these guys, this is a quarterback heavy draft. We need to draft another quarterback. Therefore, you won't have to worry about kicking 5 fucking field goals to win a game because your quarterback can't put you in the end zone. Did you see what the one thing I tell you what I said? What Bryce Young can't do? The one thing that they scored on that last drive. What was that, Pop?
That
That
was
Quarterback,
last
a
quarterback sneak, wasn't it?
quarterback
okay.
sneak.
I bet your black ass we can't do that.
No, we
I
can't.
bet you we can't do that. Okay, so that's another deficiency right there, right? That's
Yes,
another
sir.
deficiency. We will never do a quarterback sneak. Not with our motherfucking not with our damn quarterback that we got. So you can counsel ever having that happen. Us scoring one in the end zone like that, 1 yard out, half a yard out, or whatever. So ha 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 ha. Everybody can laugh at that if they want to, but that just tells you right there. It's called a quarterback sneak, meaning the quarterback does it. Every quarterback can do it. Ours can't.
I wanna
That's just a little
respond to
something
the
right there, Ali.
I want to respond to the comments real quick. Go, Jonathan Funny.
Go ahead.
The harsh reality is, bro, we tired, we fed up. Um, this win is really
But
meaningful to us. We don't see. I mean, it's progress. I mean, you can see Bryce. You can see him finding having better play calling being put towards him. But it's like,
was it really, Jay? Was it really?
I mean, he moved the ball down the field. We had cool plays, but Bryce, I don't think Bryce fits us. We just standing on what we say and how we feel. It's nothing wrong with that. If y'all want to be excited because y'all got to win, that y'all fan how y'all want to fan, but don't come with the negative and saying we're being negative. We want the team to be a certain like hold a certain standard, and we not there yet.
There you
So
go. There you
so
go.
I
So,
I don't
so let me
understand.
ask
Go
y'all
ahead.
a question real quick, because
Go ahead.
I thought I made it crystal. Why are we live? Why?
We doing a recap, ain't we?
You know we live already.
Yo, I hit the live button. We live now.
We've been live for the last 2 hours, Go.
Damn.
You just cut and shoot
You on
yourself
you on
right
the
in the
I thought
foot.
y'all was over there on the Robster report.
Anyway, all right. I'll holler at y'all, man.
But you say what I changed you?
No, I was just responding to the comments. They fan how they want to fan. We fan how we want to fan. And it shouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Ahmad Gamble, he said, y'all said Bryce wasn't shit. Keep crying, especially go. Ahmad Gamble, I mean, if you were impressed, by all means, you be impressed by what you're saying by your quarterback. If you felt like he won the game for you, you have all the right to feel that way. You can show your nipples to the rest of the NFC South today about how you feel so great about Bryce play today. I gave him flowers. I said that he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't fumble. He didn't throw any interceptions. Uh, but once again, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. He wasn't a threat. He wasn't a threat. He didn't show anything elite to me. Uh, a win is a win. We're not mad about the win. We're not upset about the win. Only thing we're saying is that it's hard to win like this game in and game out. This O line needs a lot of help because that boy got hit a lot today. And I also gave him flowers for that, for him to keep getting back up, keep going up to that line, calling plays, not losing focus, and doing his job. You know what I mean? I think y'all hold on to so much of the things that we critique about Bryce, but also don't listen to the other things we say. This O line is going to have to change to help him succeed. He has to have a top five type of O line because we can't do it with these guys that we have here. If you have an athletic quarterback who can dodge and run and get out of trouble when the pocket breaks down. Those are the things that we're trying to explain to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all just hold on to every little, you know what I'm saying, thinking that listen to the whole full picture of what we're trying to paint. You know what I mean? Uh, Omar said at Josh, we won, but this style we won consistent enough to win. And that's just the truth. I mean, I don't understand how nobody can't see that. Uh, but like I said, those are about as much flowers I can give Bryce. He didn't cause us to lose the game. He did enough to stay in the game, but he didn't do enough to win the game either. So we had to depend on Eddie Pinero to win us the game, and that's just that. I mean, nothing more to it. It's simple. You know, well, are we gonna
Yeah.
be able to do that same thing against the Cowboys when we play them?
No,
I don't think so.
no, no.
You're
They
not
know
gonna
it,
be
and
able
they
to.
and they and they know it,
You're not
and
about
then
to
they
sit
gonna
there
say,
and
yeah, that the Cowboys are a better team. Oh, he just what you call it? I mean, come on, man. Like I told y'all know my position. I don't want this kid, man. I don't want this kid. This kid is not it. So and y'all just fanning for whatever. Stop fanning for whatever, man. You want this team? I want this team to be great, man. I want to play for championships, bruh. And we're not gonna have it with this dude, man. For real. This Y'all, I've heard, and you know what's so funny about this thing, Pop? I've heard other franchises, other teams say the same thing, and I be back there like last night. I'm at a party, we had a Halloween party, and I'm listening to a Cowboy fan, you know, this that talking about Dak Prescott, right? And we all know Dak Prescott ain't that type of quarterback, right? Dak Prescott ain't the type of quarterback that can go up there and do it with Mahomes. Now Dak is better than Bryce. Dak is better than Bryce, where they at, but Dak ain't the type of quarterback that can do with Jalen in his own conference. He ain't the type of quarterback that can go over there and do with Mahomes or hell Tua or any of them other boys. right?
Mhm.
Where Dak is middle of the road. Can't beat Kirk Cousins, you know what I'm saying? One on one.
Mhm.
But I'm feeling the same way about my quarterback. He ain't it. You understand what I'm saying? All that. Then you go back. I'm gonna go back to the Dak example. Look at all that talent. You understand what I'm saying? That's been around Dak since he been in the league.
Yeah. I want to read the money out real quick. Omar Tillman with the 199. He said we won off penalties, being 10 of 3, to be honest. Uh, yeah. I mean, Brian Hunter, but you're here. You know, but you're here though. And you're right, Drip. Yeah, Thomas Brown. I gotta give him credit too. I think he helped Bryce perform a lot better today. I really do. And I said that earlier this week that he would call better plays for Bryce to put Bryce in better positions. And he did that. He called some great plays today. Running backs ran hard. Um, Two of the tight ends showed up. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some positive things to go off of. But this team needs a lot of help. A lot of help. Uh, like I said, it's a win. A win is a win. It ain't always gonna be pretty, but a win is a win. And I'm glad that they learn how to win one. But this is not the hardest team we're gonna go against this year. And you're not gonna be able to win this type of way every single game, especially with the
And
talent
drip,
you win against.
drip. It's not a new offense, homeboy. That Thomas Brown been here since day one. It's the same offense. They just had 2 weeks to prepare. They had 2 weeks to prepare for the Texans. Y'all, let's think reality, man. And I'm not shitting on them, man. I don't want Bryce. Trust me. I'm not shitting on this team. And I'm shitting on the front office as well. Y'all, it's deeper than them players on that field right there. Playing that game, what y'all just seen. The front office is fucked up. The front office is fucked up. If you continue to have David Tepper picking your general manager, picking and your and your head coach, not your general manager pick the head coach where he can work with the guy, and then the head coach pick his staff and his quarterback. You see what I'm saying? We did all the damn owner picked every last one of them, and none of these motherfuckers want to work together. That's what you got right here. And guess what it equate to? 1 and 6. Where you at right now? It's got to change before this shit get better. You're not just gonna thrust in a running back or wide receiver and think we getting ready to win a bunch of damn games. It ain't gonna happen.
Uh,
I'm
Supernova
sorry.
said the difference between Dallas and Carolina is Bryce is a first year quarterback. No, 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 no. It's not just
Oh my
Bryce.
God.
That's
Come
the
on,
difference.
Supernova, man.
It's your O line. It's your wide receivers. It's your play caller. It's your coaches.
Don't leave out the
It's
tight ends, Pop.
Let me
it's
let me have it,
defense.
Pop.
At least
Let me have it, boy.
defense didn't cause no penalties today. But even our defense compared to their defense is not on the same level. So it's going to take a lot to get to a Cowboys standard that they at right now. I'm not saying Cowboys high and mighty. I'm just saying they are competitive. Period. We can't beat Atlanta.
Supernova, Supernova. When Dak Prescott took over that team from Tony Romo, the Cowboys had one of the best offensive line, most expensive offensive line the league has ever seen. Okay, so he couldn't do it with that offensive line. Then he also had one of the best running backs the league has seen for the first 3 years. Ezekiel Elliott was, and nobody can't say he was. Nobody can't dispute that. Then they also had top receivers and everything else. To the day, you still got Tony Pollard, you still got a great line, you still got CD Lamb, you still got pieces on defense on the defensive line, everything. But they quarterback can't win the big ones. They deficient in the most important area. You can have all that shit. One day we gonna have all that shit. And guess what? You're gonna be going through the same thing as long as. But if you go in this draft right now, right here, and go get another quarterback to get this boy here out the door, in the year after next, we'll be doing what we need to do to win. I guarantee y'all that. I guarantee it.
Josh Barnes,
So
his comment is Bryce will get us there. I believe in him. We got him at least 3 more years. Our problem is Tep. Now you're right. Tepper is a
yeah,
problem.
yeah, there you go.
Um, and there's
But
nothing wrong. If you like Bryce, cool. That's your quarterback.
that's the
Everybody
quarterback.
has a
You can have
difference
it.
in opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people are gonna agree and some people not.
Hmm.
Hopefully he changes my mind. Hopefully he changes GOAT mind. But we'll be here to tell you if he is or if he ain't in our opinion. Jeremy McKinney says, so let me ask y'all something. Do you think how Burns was playing, it was trying to get him traded? No, I think that elbow of his is hurting bad. Because every time he got up, his elbow, he was holding his arm like, what I mean? He was just out there out of just pure passion, bro. Uh and as a finesse rusher like him, who doesn't have a lot of power and uses speed, uh he also has to use his hands a certain way to get open, do a little chop block and then a spin. He's now have lost that, which brings him a handicap. Um
Hmm.
I don't think that Brian Burns is worried about being traded or not right now. I really don't think so. He's gonna go out there and put his best out there on the field, whether he gets defeated or if he wins on every rep. That's just him, man. He's a Carolina guy, and whether we keep him or not, I mean, it's really up to them. Uh, but yeah, Drip says I'm thinking it's the same offense but a different wrinkle add to it. Is he well? See what I learned today, which I try to tell people. Thomas Brown called better plays in the game in different game situations. He called better plays. That's what Frank wasn't doing. Frank was calling boneheaded plays at the wrong time.
And I think
You
too,
know what I'm saying?
they didn't abandon the run like Frank usually does. Like um, how many y'all know how many yards Chuba had on the ground? Like he
No,
probably wouldn't have
I
had
didn't
him.
ever check the stats.
I ain't checked the stats neither, but I'm pretty sure he had more on the ground than he would have if Frank was calling that game. And then
But
y'all got to think another thing too. It with that's why it is like it is for a DC and an offensive coordinator OC to call the game
Yeah,
for
28.
the head coach to manage everything everything going on. So it flows better. Bryce probably had more time to look at some shit in the pocket. I'm not in the pocket, but as the game went along with Thomas making the call. But it's pretty much the same offense. Now, only thing difference, like I said, they had the bye week and they had another week to prepare for the Texans. See what they do well, this, that, the third, whatever. But I mean, hey, I can't say it was a good game. I can't sit here and lie to y'all. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. That's my. I could come in here and yeah, and all this. Hey, it is gonna be what it is. My man just said Bryce will get us there. That's not my sin. And then he said something about Tep. Hey, that's the problem there. Tep is the problem. Cohorts with
yeah,
the rest of the stuff on down the line.
hmm
But hey, it is what it is, man.
I agree.
Go ahead,
Drip.
Pop.
This offense would be a. I agree with Drip. This offense will look a hell of a lot better if the offense O line would do better. He said I'm not a Bryce lover, but I think he played well today. That's all, and that's all I'm saying too. I think he played well today.
Yeah,
I mean, but I'm not gonna sit here and cap and be like, oh man, he was amazing. He was just throwing
Yeah,
darts
have a
all over
change
the
of mind.
field. He was just booming down the. Ooh man, he was throwing wide receivers open. I can't do that. Like that's just false. That's just false. He did enough to get us down there at times. Um, and that was it. He threw for 6. He threw for a 6. Pinero put up 9 of our 15 points. Against a team that is rebuilding. This is not a team that has championships after championship. This is a rebuilding Texas team. They went and got their quarterback just like we did this year. So I mean, this is the bottom of the barrel fight for each other and trying to set a standard. They need to keep building on that. Bearcats and Panthers. Oh my, he said at this point I would love to be the Cowboys double-digit win every year, and in the playoff every year. We'll cross that shitty every year. We'll cross the shitty QB issue when they get to that point. Hey, I mean,
But
at this point, you just have to keep building because and that's another problem. How can we build with a bad GM? The GM is the one that's out here
see what you're
getting
gonna
and the
do.
scouts and your owner getting in the way. Let's
Yeah,
say the
you go,
owner
but you
falls in
go,
love with a wide
yeah, and
receiver
you're gonna continue to
and
build
he
that shit
says,
around
okay,
Bryce
I'm going to
though.
give you
You're gonna
next year
continue.
first, next year's third, the year after that's first for this wide receiver. You are once again has fallen to a cycle of repetitive giving up picks to help build your team. Even with Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
if Bryce stays, it doesn't matter. You cannot efficiently win without having all the pieces that's going to help Bryce. O-line problems, coaching play calls problems. Now that Thomas Brown is taking over, hopefully he's gonna keep doing a good job. Not enough weapons,
Mm-hmm.
or not efficient type of weapons. You know what I'm saying? Uh, O
Well, Pop,
line issues.
let me
There's
ask you a
so much to
question
build
then.
off of.
Let me ask you let me ask you a question. How
Mhm.
long is the dynamic gonna stand with the coach coming down? I mean the owner coming down from his ivory tower every time you turn
Mhm.
around, telling the head coach what to do with his staff. Now, how
That's what I'm
long before
saying.
his staff start to say
We don't
before you
know,
have a
coach.
mutiny?
We don't know.
You understand what I'm saying? But see, my man Bearcat Panther, he's saying, "Oh, just continue to run it like it is right now. It's got to change before this shit can get better. You can go out there and get a bunch of pieces. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you got to change it and run it just like it's supposed to. It's a standard. It's a pecking order, y'all. That's what a lot of people is not getting. I'm not saying y'all not getting it or y'all don't know about it, this and that. But you got the front office, your ownership. Then your GM is supposed to pick his coach, and his coach is supposed to pick his quarterback. And that quarterback, the captain of the team, runs that team. That's supposed to be the man on team, the franchise guy right there, right? But see, when the owner sat his ass here, and made all these moves in the offseason, and none of these people, they was thrown together. They didn't
Mhm.
come together like they supposed to. They were thrown together. So
Let me
that
go read this
it's
money real
not gonna
quick.
work well. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Nard 704 199. Appreciate that. He said, I didn't see a single delay of game by Bryce today. You're right. Absolutely. He
Yeah.
definitely improved. Like a lot of when he knew he was about to take a sack, he got down. He knew. He's like, oh, I'm about to get hit. He had his knees buckled together and the ball wrapped around his arms so it couldn't pop out. He didn't try to force it. You know what I mean? He knew to get down because he's about to take a hit. I
But
applaud
no,
him for not causing any fumbles
Turnovers,
or
yes, sir.
interceptions today. No turnovers. Thank you, Bryce. We didn't need that. And he succeeded on that. That's an improvement. So we appreciate your 199, Nard 704.
but
So
no,
Go ahead,
pretty
Joe.
much
704 too.
pretty much
He
what you're saying, go is the velocity of where the team is going
hmm
is what you
But
have an
also
issue
it's
with.
just like no 704 just said. And that's like what I said earlier. If can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. It's just like no 704 just said. It's a smoother way of getting that play calling in with the OC making the calls. Y'all, it's a lot that goes on to make a play call. You got the running backs coach. He got to put his input in, and he got to tell the OC, the personnel that's out there. If it's Blackshear gonna be out there, if it's Samuel's gonna be out there, if it's Chuba's gonna be out there. The wide receiver coach, he got to tell him. The passing game coach, he got to tell him. The personnel. Okay, then you got the OC got to make the call because he's making a call in the rhythm of the game, right? Now, see, before you had a whole nother hand going in there. Thomas was telling Frank some shit, and it was too many people before it got out there to Bryce. Now it's getting out there. All them people are coinciding the way it's supposed to be done. And then Thomas and Bryce is the two motherfuckers that's communicating. Now, that's why it looked a little bit better and a little bit more fluent today. It wasn't because, oh, he came in a week and changed the playbook. That's impossible, y'all. He didn't change no plays or this and that. It's just the way it's done, the way it's supposed to be done, the efficient way, not that motherfucking dumb-ass mess way they was doing it. See, if you do shit against the grain, the result is gonna be fucked up. That's all I keep trying to tell. That's all I keep saying. That's it. I'm not saying
Bearcats Panthers.
Nothing wild.
Mm-hmm. Bearcats Panther. I guess he's responding. He said, "I'm not saying that exactly. I'm saying we build a team, and when okay, somebody just moved that, and when Bryce becomes the only issue or the biggest one, then we move on. The team has many needs. Just build while Bryce is on his rookie deal." And I think that's exactly what they're going to do, Bearcat. I'll be honest with you. I really think that's exactly what they're going to do, because we gave up a lot. You know, they're not going to be as bold as our ideas, and that's what they're going to do. And the first thing they have to do is touch that O-line. They got to touch it. That boy got hit too many times today, and I don't want him hurt. Nobody wished that upon him, but he's definitely got to. They definitely got to hit that O-line for sure. Like get some help right then and there.
Mm-hmm. But if they sit that pop, all I'm telling you like this right here, Bearcat. I'm saying it like this. This is what I'm telling Bearcat. Just me and Bearcat talking, right? If they continue to build behind Bryce, what I'm saying is now you have to tweak and tune this entire team, the wide receivers, the running backs, the O line, whoever, to what Bryce Young gonna need to be successful. You're not gonna be able to get out of Bryce Young. That's why you don't think the Cowboys want to move on from Dak? They can't. Everything has been built around Dak Prescott. So they can't. Unless they find a guy to come in. And the thing is, they've been good enough to be in the draft and things like that to where they can't draft another guy, a difference maker at quarterback, unless somebody falls to them or they have something like that get hurt or something like that, and they end up being in the top 10. They've been good enough because they spend money in free agency and they did this and they did that, and they end up winning enough games and going to the playoffs and all kinds of shit like that to where, boom, damn, now we got to go, let's go get this and that to help Dak. Let's go get this and that to help the defense so we can get Dak some shorter fields. Let's go get this and that so we can help Dak. You see what I'm saying? Everything, every year is to help Dak get over the hump. And that's where we're going to be. We're going to be in a cycle to help Bryce get over the hump every year. I can't put it no better than that. So you gotta end this shit now. This marriage is over. Annul this shit. That's all I got to say.
All right.
We got Q in here.
Yeah, I'm in the building.
mean, thank you for the win. Yeah, I know everybody want to win. I know everybody want to win. But it wasn't nothing for us to go out here and talk about, man, we was dominant. We kicked their ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of winner I love to do. March on into December. March into the fucking playoffs. Go into every game saying, hey, man, we beat these motherfuckers. And y'all just going to say, we ain't there because he's a rookie or we ain't there because of this. Yeah, we know we need offensive line help. Yeah, we know we need this and that. But I'm not seeing the dominance from this quarterback position. Was the play? I told you the play calling came in a little bit more fluent. That's because you don't have that third hand in there of having to give all the shit. Frank got to get all the information from all these other people and give it out to Bryce. It's the play calling's coming in like it's supposed to be. I'm gonna say that once again. They lined it up like it's supposed to be. It runs through the OC. It does that. Go to everybody else except for Andy Reid and them. But Andy Reid's the big dog over there. So he can do that. I think Nick Sirianni over in Philly or the other dude, he called one of them called play. Other than that, but these guys are used to doing that shit. So it
Now,
works.
I just sit down on live where I had 130 people digging in my ass live on Black Cat Panther podcast, and y'all boys was a goddamn no show. 130 people on my ass. And I come over here and we got 30 motherfuckers and y'all having a good goddamn discussion.
Dang.
Make me make sense of this right here.
What part you need to make sense of?
Why is we ducking and dodging over
live.
here?
I didn't know you had a dude.
Why are we ducking over here from the smoke? That's what it look like. It look like ducking and dodging over here.
This Black Cat Panther podcast, right?
Last time I checked.
We ain't ducking nobody. This Black Cat Panther podcast, straight live. How we ducking somebody?
130 motherfucker cussing my ass out. Wait, go that. Go the ass over here in the cut chilling.
Hey, buddy. Go watch that whole game, Q.
And don't worry.
And
no.
I'm sitting here watch this whole game. And then I got to talk to these cats right here that's talking about how much better Bryce did and how much better this is and that is. And Thomas Brown making a difference. I mean, they had 2 weeks of preparation to shoot. They probably put up more than one fucking touchdown. I would think with 2 weeks of preparation. But I don't know, man. I just sit here and watch the games. I don't know shit. Watch football all the fucking time. I don't know shit.
Boy, I tell you, y'all can write a book on how to fuck the numbers up.
Well, people definitely love the podcast. Bearcat Panther said the best podcast because y'all not delusional. Omar Tillman said the stream was for the realists who ain't overhyped to win today. So, I mean, hey.
Get that shit off the fucking screen.
We're gonna catch hell any way you look at it. The ones that are gonna call us haters, the ones that call us not. Either way you look at it, it's gonna be what it is, you know.
Hey,
But it was a win.
and that's one good thing about it, man. That it was you got your win. Now maybe the win can keep on going till I say like this right here, Pop. This damn win can you got Indianapolis next. I'm going by the order of the level basically of competition. You know what I'm saying? You got Indianapolis
Mhm.
next, right? Okay, they got Gardner Minshew. Being as though y'all got to see it and got to realize it that this is not a world beater team. Okay, so now you got Gardner Minshew coming up next around here. All right,
Mhm.
then DJ Moore and the boys over there with what's that boy name? The quarterback.
I forgot his name.
The
Baynet.
the guy that
Baynet.
come in.
I forgot what his name. Baynet, I think his name is.
Well, anyway, he's the backup because Justin Field is hurt. Is Justin Field supposed
Right.
to come back? Did he break his hand? What's going on with Justin Field?
I'm not sure what Justin Fields is. I ain't even been paying attention to him. Usually I would know, but
Okay, so Justin Fields is hurt right now. Something with his hand, y'all. Okay, but you see how I got to sit here and say Gardner Minshew. We got to get our wins from another team that ain't full strength. And then you want to pick another team that ain't full strength coming to them without their damn uh starting quarterback. So
right.
therefore, you got to cherry pick damn near your opponent because of your deficiencies in the team. Now, who do we blame that on?
Man, can't blame nobody but the GM and the owner.
Okay. Now, if your quarterback was better with the team that you have right now, I think you could go into a whole lot of other games saying, "Well, damn man, if these motherfuckers slip up and have the same penalties and shit that we getting sometimes, that we might could come out of there with, you know, a field goal walk off like we did today, or slide in there with a touchdown and end up running the clock out, or whatever, what have you." But you fuck around and you got all these deficiencies because a team was put together, a team was ended up just everything is off. Everything is off, bruh. Now you going on Sundays. Oh man. Oh
Go.
man.
I mean, go. I don't want to go through the whole process because we look. It's victory Sunday. You know, this win was mostly needed by the very optimistic fan. Um, I'm sure it helped those not jump off the bridge. So it is what it is. All we really can do is sit back and hope they do the right things. Um, is not the it's not the win I want, how I want to win to be. We know we would like for us to be a dominant team. Um, but you know it is what it is. Jace, you see that?
You said what,
Hello.
Pop?
Nah, three. I'm not mad at the game at all, man. Nah, it's nothing for me to be mad about. You know, there's at the beginning, I gave everybody who I felt like deserved their flowers, their flowers. From Bryce all the way down to the coaching staff. I'm not mad about it at all. You know what I mean? Um, I'm glad they learned how to get a win, but like they like Omar Tillman said, there's a bigger picture to it. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna go against better competition. They allowed us to win by making mistakes on defense. It kept us in the game too as well. The defense played solid. Defense played really good today. But these type of wins are hard to come by winning in that type of fashion. Is all I'm trying to say. Three. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of work to do. That boy got hit too many times today. Too many times, like 6 or 7. Remember last year? They said Three. If you could score over 17 points to get that team against the Carolina Panthers, you won. I don't know what that number is this year. I really don't. Because it's hard for us to score points. So, like I said, it's W Sunday. We got a dub. Finally. We're not gonna go in history. The first time they changed the rule to 17 games, we be the first team to go 0-17. So that's what's up. What you saying, Jay?
Yo,
No, I was seeing if you called me. What's going on, Go?
yeah, yeah. So shit, man. I was saying, man, what? I don't know, man. I like I said, this whole damn season right here, man, got a way to feel. I don't want to feel, man. I swear for God, man, I don't want people to make it feel like I'm hating. I ain't hating because I told you what I don't want. So I don't feel like that's hating. Y'all feel like that's hating, like I'm hating. Who am
No,
I
I
hating
think
on?
you. I think you.
That's one thing.
I don't think you hating on anybody. I think that man, it's just like when somebody sends you a text message. It's up to you to think how that person sent it. That person could be joking, but in your mind, you might think they're having an attitude. Sometimes
Hmm.
things get lost in translation. Um, and that's why I was explaining the three. There was a lot of progress, but at the same time, we wasn't dominant. Um, the kicker gave us 9 points. Our quarterback gave us 6. So there's a lot that you have to work. That O line was terrible to me, but somebody might say the O line is great. Would it be me hating because I said the O line was terrible, or or is it gonna be okay? Yeah, they right, or he's right. People choose who they feel like. Oh, I see what he's saying, and who they feel like. Oh no, I don't see what he's saying. So he must be a hater. It
Hmm.
just all depends on whoever I guess rocking with your opinion. And I'm just trying to tell three like it's a whole. It's not just the QB. It starts from the owner all the way down. It's just not him. It's everything. And you're telling people, well, you're gonna have some of these same problems continue to happen with a quarterback with no elite trait. You know what I'm
You
saying?
damn right you is. You damn right you is. Hey, put a link in the chat, man. I can't put it. I'm on my phone. Somebody's not letting me put the link in the chat. That way, if anybody want to get on and holler at us today, they can. Because I like I said, my biggest thing, I don't want to seem like a hater behind the shit. I damn sure don't. But everybody know how I feel and my whole standing on the shit. I
Got some
don't,
money.
I don't want to sit here. Oh, go ahead and read the money.
Michael Williams with the 9.99. He said Ritter is benched. I love it. 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, and one half, 2 incompletions. We might be able to do something crazy. And People wanted a reason to play for a reason. Other teams, good win through 3 to go. Good win though, 3 to go. Hey man, shout out your team, bro. I mean, hey, we rock with everybody who rock with us. It don't matter who your squad is. Um, I didn't watch the Atlanta game.
Well,
I'm sure
I
that
didn't look.
the Atlanta
There
Falcons
you
gonna
go. Yeah,
tell us what happened.
they.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
we'll be
yeah,
waiting on it. Oh,
yeah. If they
Ritter to
bench,
play. I
think
mean,
about it. If
okay.
they, yeah, if they benched him today, he must have played like shit. Did they win? They win.
No, they
From
lost.
what
I
Mike
heard
saying,
that.
I guess they won. Oh, they lost. Okay, but he played
Yeah.
like shit,
Okay.
so they went ahead and benched him, right? So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they're gonna be looking for another quarterback. Y'all, and then I've been telling them, man, I have discussions with Atlanta Falcons fans, man, all the time. On the lives, off the live. Look at that team. That team is
Hold on.
ready.
Y'all
They
hold me
got
down.
what? They got what? The number they top 10 O line. So don't sit there. So what you gonna blame his play on their O line? No, you can't. You can sometimes. Like I said, shit. Uh, all quarterbacks in the league get sacked. Everybody got sacked. So to get sacked, that means the blitz had to come through the offensive line and pick that up, or a player got beat, whether it's a D tackle, offensive guard, the center, whatever. Somebody got beat on the O line. Quarterback don't have all day to throw every fucking pass. Yeah, they gonna drop some balls. Y'all want to blame it on the damn wide receivers. Guess what? Wide receivers drop balls. Cause guess what? Wide receivers know that them safety coming, that corner coming, them boys headhunters out there. They know that hit coming. They trying to get that motherfucker, bring it in, and secure their body before they get fucked up. Okay? So that happens in football. You can't blame what I'm saying like this right here. Check this out now, Jay.
Yeah.
For the last 7 weeks, everybody has blamed every damn thing on this team on something else except for the
Hmm.
QB. Am I wrong or right?
No, you're right.
Well, not everybody, but
Majority of the fans, the
these
media.
Super Bryce fans,
Yeah.
these Super Bryce fans. I want to know where Bryce was just killing it though, Jay Issue. Not because
No, he
I
ain't kill
could be
shit.
wrong. I want to know where he was just killing it at, even in Alabama.
Go.
Where did
He
he have
has
these number breaking years just where he just set records that'll never be broke?
Bryce has yet to hit 300 yards with the Panthers.
Okay, okay. That's all I'm saying right there. He ain't
He
hit a
has
he
broke
ain't
no
Andy.
records since being with us. CJ has.
So the Andy Dalton first time out in one of the loudest stadiums in the league, no reps that week. What did he get? Did he
He
break
put
300 yards?
Yes, sir. He put up 300 yards, even with the
Okay.
penalties on the offense.
Now this dude had 2 weeks to prepare for the Texans. I don't want to hear this shit, y'all. I really don't. This nigga had 2 weeks to prepare for the Texans, y'all.
We played keep away football. Is what we did.
AJ, that's what I'm saying, AJ Brooks. They act like Bryce carried them today. Like he carried his team. He didn't. Like I said, whoop team. We gotta win. Y'all know this how I'm gonna be all week. So whether y'all don't want to hear it or not, oh well. You know what I'm saying? The Carolina Panthers need to get better. Like I say, the Texans ain't no world beater. And the good thing about it, the next 3 games, we may could get some more wins. The next 3 games. Then you got people like the Jaguars coming up. You got people like Tennessee Titans. That's good. Tennessee Titans ain't no world beater, but they better than some of them other teams right there for the defense, the run game, this and that, whatever. I mean, then you go back in the division. You got Atlanta to have to deal with again. You ain't played the Bucks at all. You got to go back down to New Orleans. You got to go to the dome with them. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You take that, boom. Hey, I don't know. I don't know, Jay. I don't know, brother.
Me neither,
I
man.
really don't.
He's not a world beater. If you look at the games up until this point, Bryce has been an issue, regardless of them saying we don't got no weapons that get separation. Andy put up 300 yards his first game, so I don't want to hear that fucking excuse. Y'all pinpoint other issues on the team that we if y'all knew that we had them, then why y'all can't add Bryce to it? I mean he's causing hell too. So you might as well just keep an even field, and we got to fix our issues. That's just bottom line. But all y'all Bryce lovers, y'all easy to spot out. We can just see y'all ass in the comments. We can tell y'all Bryce lovers. That's pathetic, man. Y'all want to run away with this win? That's cute. But he didn't win us this game.
Nah, he really did. And I had an argument about that last night. Like I said, like I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I'm not hating on this team. And I'm not hating on the quarterback. I don't want the quarterback. I never want the quarterback. That's why you're going to be in games like that. Three, that's why you're going to be saying, you know what I'm saying, 22, 31, 71%, 235 yards. 235 yards in the NFL now is pedestrian because it's a passing league. It's a passing league, bro. 235 yards won't cut it because it's a passing league. That ain't going to cut it. They niggas carving niggas up for 350 on a regular. You know what I'm saying? 500. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Come on, man. I see Swarm in here. I see Omar in here. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What up? What up?
I can't call it, man. Y'all go ahead. Swarm, let Omar is a Panthers fan. Let Omar go ahead first, and then we'll hear about what the Falcons did.
I appreciate that,
But
man.
go ahead,
Appreciate
Omar. How
I
you feeling?
appreciate your platform. I feel like Poppin said, it's a victory Sunday, so it's always good to get a win. Nobody is trashing the fact that we won. It's the fact of how you win. It's the fact that I'm supposed to ignore that we got down to what the 3 yard line and then got shut out for 4 plays. I'm supposed to ignore that fact. I'm supposed to ignore that
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the offense still can't get over 2 touchdowns a game. Like 2 touchdowns has been our limit. The only time we scored 20 plus points is when the defense get a pick six. I'm supposed to ignore all that stuff. That's what that's what some of the realest fans are still just like, okay, cool, we won, but I ain't about to say we won in the division. I ain't even about to say we going on a win streak. We won today because we didn't make mistakes. That's the only reason we won. Houston played a less disciplined game and ended up costing them at the end because they even bailed us out with a penalty on that last drive. So it's like I can't act like we went in there and just dominated Houston and made them look like some little boys. We won 15-13. Came down to a last minute field goal. So I can't get too excited. We won, but I'm not taking anything more than that from that.
Omar, I couldn't have said it much better myself there, brother. That's exactly how I feel. He put it in a nutshell right there. Y'all, this shit got to get better. So what Omar is saying, man, you sit here, yeah, we won. We'll take anything. But in actuality, we won and six. We can't help that neither. We had games. We left points on the table. We didn't play discipline ball. This and that. Yeah, you can blame that on coaching. Yeah, if you want to nitpick, you can blame shit on offensive line. Yeah, you can say defense. You can even break it down with a magnifying glass and say, oh, Brian Burns don't get sacked. You can say Brian Burns playing hurt. You can say Brian Burns overshoot sacks and tackles. He been doing that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Brown didn't show up. Frankie Louvu was the only one that showed up. Miles
Brown
Sanders,
showed
you
up,
paid
go.
him too much. No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they have said Derek Brown didn't show up sometimes.
Okay.
They had, there were people wanting to trade Derek Brown.
Yeah,
Like I
they
said,
still do.
Frankie Louvu was on the he was on the block last week. He was on the block.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about the motherfucking drug block on the corner. He was on the trade block. That's what I'm talking about. And damn, Frankie arguably is one of your best defensive pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Playing middle linebacker, which I
Outside
still
of
say he
Burns.
playing out of position, playing middle linebacker, but the nigga good. So he can play either or. If we
Mm-hmm.
had a true middle linebacker where he can go back outside, my God, what could he be? Or what is he? That man. Oh man, we got a lot, y'all. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. And my fear is we're gonna build this motherfucker to a juggernaut, you know what I'm saying, in the next little while, and then we still gonna have a deficiency at quarterback. That's all I'm trying to say. And if y'all love Bryce or you don't, I don't give a damn if you love him. I don't care. I'm telling you, he ain't the right damn piece for this team. Not right there getting one fucking pitiful ass touchdown with a duel, a number one, a number two duel. Huh? What you think about that, Omar? A number one, number two duel. And who won? Who won? Number two versus number two. I mean number two versus number one. Who won?
Like I said, Bryce won.
CJ won.
Yeah, like I said, CJ had a good first half. I like CJ first half. The second half kind of tailed off on him. But I give that credit to our defense. Our defense stepped up and stopped the run when we needed to. What I don't like to see is I don't know if everybody's seeing what these other teams' game plans are. Stop the Panthers' run game and make Bryce throw it over 25 yards. That's what these defenses are doing. They want Bryce to beat them because they're not scared of Bryce. Bryce
Not at all.
Bryce got, like I said, we got ball last and we was able to do something. I give that credit where it's due, but I'm not. It's just still a lot of bad that I see, a lot of things that still don't make sense. Just from a quarterback wise, like I said, still not being able to push the ball down the field. Still just offense is questionable at times. The play calling looked the same, if I'm being honest. Those plays looked the same. The only play that was different was a flea flicker, and that ain't even go nowhere. But all them plays looked the exact same.
Swarm.
Yo, so we got Swarm in here, and we got
3 G baby, but
yeah,
where you go?
3MG baby.
Hey, y'all know we won, right?
Yeah, we know we won.
Yes, sir. What? Still the only one-win team in the NFL.
It don't matter. We still won. We still won, and Bryce Young getting better week to week. Bryce Young's getting better week to week, and he outplays CJ Stroud. He outplays CJ Stroud. Gee, we smoking on that Stroud pack today, baby. We smoking on that Stroud pack.
Boy, y'all listen to
y'all stop hating on y'all team and our QB1, bro.
So check this out. G baby,
he led us to a game-winning field goal. What y'all got to say right now, man?
I'm gonna mute you if you don't let me talk. That's what's gonna happen.
No one wants to hear you talk unless you talking that shit for Bryce Young, bro.
You forgot where you at, huh?
I did not forget. Y'all shit on Bryce Young every week.
Don't forget where you at, G baby.
Y'all shit on Bryce Young every week. Y'all gonna have to pull me out this motherfucker. Y'all gonna have to pull me out this motherfucker. Bryce the Truth Young, motherfucker.
Hey, this dude ain't been nowhere to be found.
Yeah, let them get it off. Let the Bryce supporters get it off today, man.
No, but what you gonna do? You're gonna share the panel. If somebody talking,
you can't let him get nothing off. And he ain't been around here in weeks. He ain't been around here in 6 weeks.
There you go. He kicked his own self off.
He pop up today. Yeah. Come on, bro. Be real, bro. Be real.
That's sniffing Bryce Young panties the whole time, and we've been 0-6, and today we finally get a win.
Hey.
We never came up here no other time.
He been in withdrawal because he ain't been on no damn Bryce Young pack.
Right. Matter of fact, when you come on here, pay your bets. Don't come on here until you pay your bets on every other podcast you done bet other people on. Don't bring your ass on here till you give back everybody the money you owe them since you want to show your face. Don't show your face over here. Yeah. Pay your bets. You know, so many people on C3 podcast. Go pay your bets, and then you can come over to Black Cat. What's up, 3? What's up, Red?
3, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Not much. Just looking at you writing some bullshit in the comments. You want to clean that up?
Nah, yeah. Well, I wanted to come up and talk about it because I can talk better without typing.
Okay.
But what I want to explain is this, y'all. I wanted C.J. Stroud. I banged the table for C.J. Stroud from day one. But when we drafted him, I'm a diehard Panther fan, so I knew I got to get and rally around our quarterback. No matter how much we don't like it, it is what it is, right? I agree with you. He's had some growing pains, but are we not going to take into account that this front office, the way this team was built, the decisions that's been made for the past 5 years is not affecting Bryce Young's rookie year? Or is it all Bryce?
You're right.
No,
you're right.
Yes,
You're right.
Absolutely.
GM.
Let me say one thing.
Go ahead.
I thought we were a quarterback away, and then I'll pass it back to you.
I thought so
too.
But see, that's why I said it starts.
Absolutely.
But that's why I said it starts in the front office. That's why I said that first. That it starts with the front office. So Bryce is not the culprit for what's going on now. I think the young man is doing pretty good for what he's given, to be honest with you. I don't think he's playing his best, but I think that he has potential to get better. I think he's been getting better week in and week out. And today was his best game of his career so far, correct?
No, you're incorrect.
What was his best game?
His best game was versus the Lions. His best game was versus the Lions. He had
what was the stat line?
247, 25 for 41.
And what was his completion rate?
It was a 61. I mean, you can look at the completions and you can compare stuff, but he had more yardage that game. But
as far as him, you're right.
He had 2 interceptions that game too.
Exactly. And he had a touchdown with no picks today.
Oh, overall, okay.
Yeah, so overall, this was his best game. He looked more efficient.
Well,
it's clear.
One of them interceptions was a bullshit ass interception, like that shovel pass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all can nitpick, man. If you know, I mean, but go ahead, 3. Go ahead. 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Well, all I'm saying is this: I wanted CJ. Look, I understand that we wanted him, but this guy's never going to play for us. I'm just going to say this. We can't put it all on Bryce Young and not, address the fact that this organization has been making bad decisions for 5-6 seasons. And now we want to put it all on a rookie. That's all I'm saying. We got to spread it around. It's not just Bryce. And I think he's doing good. Yeah, I think he's doing good under the stress that he's under right now. Winning this game today took a lot off of him today. Just winning.
I try to explain that 3 because I try to be even killed. Because Bryce wasn't my guy either. But it irks me and Goat a lot, the fact that we went that far to get a guy who has so many deficiencies in a sense. I would be okay if he was coming in here and every game we was competitive. And no, I'm not expecting no rookie to be perfect. But what I am expecting is to see some characteristic of elite that when you're like something you're born with, can't nobody teach you. You already born with it. You got it. I haven't seen anything that he has that no coach can teach him. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter what quarterback we can pick. We can pick any quarterback in the world. But we're always fans and supporters are always going to be harder on the quarterback because he's the lead. He's the head guy of a team. But I also give other people hell too. Like, I don't want y'all thinking that I'm just hating on Bryce. You know what I'm saying? Like, Icky, oh my God!
And that's what I'm about to say.
He might need to go to guard because
and that's another thing, y'all. He did all of that today and was sacked 6-7 times. He was getting, murdered out there. Most young quarterbacks would have.
At the beginning of the show.
Yeah, most quarterbacks would have folded, especially a rookie quarterback. If you can imagine a rookie quarterback getting sacked that much. He stood in there. It was one throw he threw. I believe it was to Thielen. Man, he knew he was going to get sandwiched by 2 D tackles. He threw it and took the hit. Yep. Y'all remember that hit? I mean, you can't coach that. That's intangibles. And let's not say that. Come on, Frank got on the podium after the game and said the fact that Thomas Brown is calling plays now gives him time to manage the game more efficiently. This is a guy that they said is an offensive guru. It took him 7 weeks to understand he needed to spread the responsibility around. Why hire a OC and don't let him do what you hired him to do? So this stuff, it's not his fault. He's just a soldier in the war taking orders. You understand? The generals need to get most of this heat, not your frontline soldier. Is all I'm saying.
I get that 3. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
And this is for the panel as well. Who won this game between these two options? Did the defense win it or did Bryce win it?
I think it was a combination of the two. Honestly,
Man,
I think it's a combination of the two.
That defense is the reason that Bryce even had an opportunity. You held a good offense to 12 points and got a turnover. And
Absolutely,
held a 2-point conversion. Like the defense really balled today.
Right,
and the offense left points out there.
The offense left points out there, but we picked up first downs when we needed it. Bryce had big plays when we needed it. Like Mingo, we had a Mingo sighting for the first time this season. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this is Frank's fault because you had this offensive coordinator who would have jailed much earlier with Bryce, but you wanted to be stubborn and hold play calling responsibilities for 7 weeks. You understand? And I'm gonna tell y'all this: I don't think he gave it up willingly. I think
No, he did.
That came from that weekly meeting.
That came from Tepper.
That
came from Tepper. Tepper told him.
That came from up top. Yeah.
And I think he's a little jealous of Thomas Brown. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's too many cooks in the kitchen, and David Tepper told him to go ahead and let one person call, and he go ahead and be the head coach. So it's so many moving parts with this thing with the Panthers. I told my brother back in 2018, and whenever we let Cam go, 2018, 2019, I said this decision is going to set us back 5 to 6 seasons.
Absolutely.
And damn if I wasn't right. That one decision. So it's been an avalanche, a domino effect of horrible decisions in Carolina, even through the draft. Our draft has been bad. We can't blame Bryce. Now, if these guys were doing what they were supposed to do and we went up from 9 to 1 to go get Bryce, it would be a different situation right now. But they didn't make good decisions. We got how many quarterbacks we had on the books? You know what I'm saying? Was Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Darnold. All these quarterbacks coming in and out of this organization. It's a mess right now. It's a blessing that Bryce is still holding on the way he is now. So I'm not going to put this shit on. I'll put maybe 15% on Bryce. The rest I'm putting on the front office and the coaching staff. Me personally.
Gotcha.
Well, I understand that, and we have said this on this podcast over and over again. Now we not put everything on Bryce, and it's no secret that Bryce is not our guy over here. We are the ones that got a GoFundMe page going on to try to give awareness to try to put up a damn billboard to get Tepper some eyes on the shit about Tepper. We've all know Scott Federer with the way this motherfucker been trapping around here, ain't worth a damn. The same way you can say David Tepper stuck his nose and came down there about this play calling and fuck with Frank's staff, just like I asked the question earlier today. And you pretty much answered it again. They get ready to be some dissension in the ranks. Dissension in the ranks about this shit right here. Because guess what everybody get ready to say? Well, damn, if Thomas can do that and Frank didn't want it, if you see it, you don't think the rest of the motherfuckers that's been on that staff right there see it too? That's been a part of the NFL for all this time right here? Well, Frank, who the one really leading this ship? Frank? Or is it David? Well, they know it's David. You know what I'm saying? Now they saying, well, who else job David get ready to take? Or responsibilities that David Tepper want to come down there and take? Do you want to take me as the running back coach? Deuce as assistant head coach and make somebody else assistant head coach? Make McCowan the assistant head coach. See, shit like that get ready to start happening around this motherfucker. And y'all think it's getting ready to get better?
Yep.
Man, shit.
I agree with you there, Go, but I'll tell you this. I think after that interview Frank had where he was telling the media basically Bryce wasn't his guy and having meetings with Tepper ain't fun. I think Tepper came in that office after that and said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and relinquish you a play calling responsibilities. It's either this or if we have another bad showing, I got to fire you.
Yeah,
I think he was waiting on. Yeah, he could be fired.
This is my thinking on this 3. I'm thinking he's saying, well, God damn. He said it just like that. He sat in his office. He said, God damn. I can't sit here and fire another damn coach. I look like a fool now. You see what I'm saying? He thought about that shit, right? He said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide this young boy in here and see if this play calling going to do a little bit better. I'm getting ready to make... Y'all heard us calling Frank a lame duck head coach. I'm getting ready to make this dude a lane. He either going to put, like we've been saying, me and Pop been saying, he gonna push Frank up to the front office somewhere and hide him like they did Bruce Arians over there in Tampa and elevate somebody, Thomas Brown or somebody on the inside right now, so it don't look bad. And then he gonna slide their ass up out of there after them contracts is up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's a good. Yeah. Okay.
Real quick. Third cousin, what's up, man? I ain't heard you say a word. What you got going on? You all right over there? Red.
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Got you now.
How y'all doing today, man?
Man, we can't call
it.
Right.
What's good, brother?
All right. Sounds good. Hey, man, I came in the right way. I wiped my feet on the mat, the welcome mat coming in, thumbs up. Did my likes. I did what I'm supposed to do. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope everybody else hit that thumbs like. I mean, hey, whether you agree or disagree, you know what I'm saying, you're here chilling with us, you know what I'm saying? We also communicate with y'all in the chat. Just hit that thumbs up, man. Everybody's not going to be on the same page. What we all are, we all Carolina Panthers fans. So if you wouldn't mind,
passionate, man. So ain't nothing wrong
we just
with
passionate, yo. Hit that like button. We're just passionate about our team.
So I wanted to say congratulations. I wanted to say congratulations first off. You know what I mean? And that comes from me sincerely. So it ain't nobody who's saying, well, you know, damn, he a Falcon fan coming here, man, you know, taking a shot. No, man, I for those who may have not caught some of the shows yesterday or whatnot, I said, and the fellas noticed that my expectation was for the Panthers to win today. You know,
you said that on, you said that on the round table yesterday.
Yeah, I said I felt like the pressure would be greater on Bryce today than it would be on CJ when, you know, quarterbacks get credit for the team win and they get discredited for a team loss. So the young man got support today. I can read the stat line, but I was busy watching Desmond Ridder go to the bench. You know, so I didn't get a chance to see y'all's game, man. But
well, real quick, Red, right? You right there. Hold on. I want
run
you
that
to
down, man.
fast forward past
that.
Yeah,
we want to know.
I mean, fast forward.
He did.
Was you happy about Ridder being bench? I know you've not been a supporter of Ridder.
All right. So I also subscribe to channel 88 NCAA because you know what I'm saying. I like the product y'all put out. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge Drake May fan, and I recognize real talent when I see it. Do I want my quarterback to be successful? Yes. I want my organization to be successful. But Ridder was what he has always been, inconsistent, up and down, and he held true to his form today. He turned the ball over. Now, he didn't throw an interception, but he fumbled the football at a critical moment that led directly to a touchdown for Tennessee. So,
and now, Red, what's y'all record?
We 4-4 right now.
They 4-4.
With they rookie quarterback.
With a rookie quarterback, pretty much. He's a rookie.
A third round pick.
Third round pick. Played 4 games the year prior to. They 4-4. He got them 4-4, and they benched his ass. Just cause you pick somebody, you don't have to ride with them, y'all. That's all I'm saying. You don't got to ride with them till the wheels fall the fuck off. When the wheels fall the fuck off, guess what? Your ass is done. You ain't got no car no more. You on the side of the road.
Will Levis, they had Will Levis out there looking like he in his motherfucking third year in the NFL, man.
So, Red, didn't I say that?
You did, Poppy.
You better watch out for Levis.
And what it was it was blatantly obvious the difference in the level of play of quarterback. It was embarrassing to keep running Ridder out there, and he couldn't convert first downs, man. So, you know, but I'm gonna say this because y'all gonna hear it, and I want y'all to hear it from me first as we talk later in the week. I don't like the stance that my head coach is taking, because after the game, he come up here with this bullshit, man, in his press conference. He said that he sat Ridder down out of concern. So they're trying to say that he took a hit and they evaluated him, but out of concern because Heineke was doing good that they just decided to go with him the rest of the game. But it's too late. because I'm telling you, the fans saw, man, he was converting downs. The team was playing, that they was moving the ball, matriculating down the field. So now we got a chance to see something different than it, similar to what I understand y'all's argument was when Andy Dalton came in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you can't tell me that the rest of my players is fucked up when a different quarterback come in there and they look competent. They look like they can compete with other NFL teams. So
Stop
it don't
that
matter
shit,
who.
Tom.
Yeah.
Stop that shit.
It don't matter how much I like or somebody else might like Ritter. Now you got to argue against the fact it ain't how Ritter looked against Will Levis, because I know Will Levis outplayed him. It's how that Ritter looked against Taylor Heineke. And Heineke looked better in my offense than Ritter does. So I don't want to, I'm telling you right now, it's on the coach now if he come back out there and run Ritter back out there. Don't nobody want to hit. And I'm going to tell you, I think that as far as the Falcons, he definitely ain't going to play next week. Ritter ain't going to play next week. Even if they fuck around and say and the head coach done mess himself up because he said, he was okay, but we just out of abundance of caution. I think that's the word they use, when they go to the podium and shit, out of abundance of caution. They all say the same thing. We decide to sit him. Okay, so if he's healthy next week, you telling me you gonna run him back, you gonna sit him again? So now you don't mess yourself up. But I was gonna ask y'all, man, I know my dogs is real Panthers fans. I know Golden here, JSU popping. Q had to leave, man, but I see 3 and Omar's in here, and I see y'all in the chats all the time. Because I was watching my game and y'all was watching y'all's game. And motherfuckers gonna hate you just because you got your own opinion. So, 3 and Omar, I ain't trying to put y'all on the spot. My boys already know they gonna speak their mind. But I wanted to ask y'all seriously, what was y'all's opinion in the eye test? The stats tell you one thing, but you saw the number 1 and the number 2 quarterbacks on the field at the same time. What was your opinion from the eye test, man?
The eye test told me that Bryce is tough. It told me that he can battle through adversity, even with not the best situation around him. Now CJ showed me that he got the natural talent. That boy can thread the needle through a NFL window in year 1. It's going to be amazing to see his growth. He's going to be a good quarterback. But to stay on Bryce, I think he's going to be a good one. Honestly, I mean, you stick any quarterback in this dysfunction this year, they all going to struggle. So I think Bryce is the I ain't gonna say he's the right guy, but he's our guy. That's what it showed me. He is our quarterback.
Goat, you want to go next?
No, go ahead.
Jay, what about you?
My test just told me, we've seen this every week with Bryce. I mean, as the Black Cat, the crew, I'm the opposite as far as who wanted Bryce, who wanted my guy was Stroud, but I was advocating on Bryce. I was okay with getting Bryce. I didn't want AR due to my own opinions and how I felt about it, but I don't believe Bryce is the correct quarterback for us. I'm not bashing him. He's dealing with what he has on the team, and I get after the fellas because a quarterback goes to a team with what he have, and he has to accept it, regardless if it's perfect or it's whatever he have to work with. So I don't have no excuse for Bryce. I don't want no excuses with the wide receivers not getting separation because Andy went out there and put up 300. So it's doable. I'm just tired of excuses. Stroud didn't look like he gave it his all this week. I don't know if it was planted this way because he didn't look like that up until this point. So for me, it'd be some growing pain. Um, I don't know if I'm ready to walk out on Bryce because I feel like he has no special attributes about himself. But I don't know, man. I just where I'm at if I'm sticking towards the quarterback conversation.
Well, with me, I think every quarterback that plays in the NFL is tough. Like I think you getting hit from all different angles, whether you see it coming or don't. I have to check that mark for any quarterback that goes out there. You gotta be tough. Um, what did I see? All right, let's see. Let's go. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud has multiple characteristics that is a threat on the field. He can scramble if he needs to. He's not super athletic, but he'll run it. He has a pretty accurate arm. He has a strong arm to push the ball downfield, and I also seen some moxie at him too, because when he was getting sacked one time, he was pushing Louisville off him like, "Get off me, bruh." Like that, you like to see that, you know what I mean? Like moxie, you know what I mean? A little bit of, I'm a dog, so, yeah, that's what I seen from C.J. Stroud. The problem is that he went up against a good defense today, and that what got him out the game. He went against a good defense. I think the defense really prepared from what they seen how he won in other games and took that away from him. Not even if they had a wide receiver down today. Bryce is, to me, he's resilient. He can create plays. It's not something he's going to do continuously, because he doesn't want to take that big hit. From 0 to 15 yards, he's pretty accurate. Anything over that, I haven't seen him be able to really execute that well. Today he looked a lot calmer, and ready. Like he looked more prepared today. He didn't seem lost or was in a glare of some sort. And then I think he also learned from his lessons by not giving up the ball. No fumbles, things of that nature. He threw a beautiful pass to Tommy Tremble over to the right corner of the pylon. That was beautiful. Great play call. Wish Tommy Tremble played more snaps. And that's what I got out of from today. I didn't see anything, that makes Bryce dangerous, though. You know how people say live dangerous? I ain't seen nothing from him quite yet. It's like, man, that boy is dangerous. He's a threat. You better watch out, because he'll kill you here, he'll kill you there. I haven't seen that yet. And maybe we'll see that in year 2.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think do we give rookies enough grace these days to mature and learn from this pro level league? Do we give them enough time to do that these days?
Well, time has changed. You don't get a rookie quarterback now and sit him for to learn behind a bridge quarterback. They're thrown out there. So regardless if we give them any grace or any time to develop,
well, I know they're thrown out there, but I know we throw them out there, but we don't give rookies grace, because I remember year 1 of Chuba Hubbard. Chuba was fumbling all over this damn field.
He did that for 3 years.
But can I ask
and
you
now
something?
we're seeing the growth.
3? Can I ask you something?
But he wasn't a start. He wasn't a starter though.
And he wasn't a quarterback. And Pop and I agree with you. I'm gonna say something real quickly. I was really, 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 really interested in Jay Issue's opinion on this, because I know that Jay, his eyes were focused a little bit differently today. So I thank all of y'all, everybody, for kind of giving me the cliff notes on today's game. But I have a particular viewpoint on what you're asking, 3. And my thing is that and that the same thing is in effect for my team too, because Poppin says, he still considers Ritter a rookie. And I guess games wise, Poppin's correct. He hadn't played a full season. But I don't care if you are a rookie or a second year guy, if you're a third year guy, if you're the quarterback and you're handed the keys to that offense, then it's on you from game 1 when you're set out there. They don't say, hey, we gave him grace through the first year, so whatever record the team's turned in, then great. But I think the thing is that you it's okay to have an expectation that your quarterback consistently wins, leads a winning offense. And I think in y'all's case in particular, this is what I want you to address. Even if you give him grace, Is there a different level of grace for a guy who's drafted in the 3rd or 4th round to be and is given the position of quarterback, or the number 1 overall pick?
No. See, and that's what I was that's what I was getting ready to address
I
2
want to
times
hear
ago
three answer that though.
after I let y'all boys finish. No, there's not. That's my answer right there. But go ahead, 3.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I agree with you. When you have the number 1 quarterback overall, everybody expects for him to come in and just tear the league up because you were the number 1 player picked in the entire draft. My question is more on a realistic tip, right? I know what our expectations are, but that leap from college to the NFL isn't always as smooth as it is for other quarterbacks. Some quarterbacks come in and tear it up. Patrick Mahomes sat for a year and came and took the position and tore it up after that. But other quarterbacks have had to sit. Look at Will Levis. Will Levis looked pretty good today, but I'm going to tell you this. They're going to get tape on Will Levis, and he's going to struggle. So is he not going to get the same praise down the stretch? My point by asking that question is, I understand we want everything fast. We live in a fast society now with the internet and everything. But we got to understand these kids are still maturing in this league. Yeah, Bryce is number 1.
Yes.
But who knows, year 2, year 3, he might pick it up and become one of the top 5 quarterbacks in this league. But it's just insane to me to expect these kids to come out of college and just be perennial Pro Bowlers, just right out the gate. It's crazy to me.
3. Let me respond to that real quick, because you said something that a fanatic would. Only fanatics say, "Oh," and it's an expectation that I don't believe in. I don't expect a rookie to come in here and just go 16-0. I don't believe in that. That should never happen. There's too much going on, and too much that he has to learn in order for any quarterback to do that. But what I do want is to see elite traits from my quarterback that helps you win, that helps you hide the miscues of your team, that helps elevate my team, whether it's players, whether it's plays, whether it's, hey, I'm calling a timeout because my coach ain't paying attention. That's what I want. I want somebody who's elevated my team. Even whatever flaws he has, I want to see him work on that through the years of him getting better. I don't want a quarterback that has so many issues that it doesn't benefit my team at this moment. You get what I'm saying? As a first overall pick.
So if I'm understanding what you're saying, you think Bryce doesn't have any? You think he's as good as he's going to get? He has no room to grow.
No, I think he's absolutely get better because he'll start reading defenses better.
Right.
He'll start learning what plays work for him, for his arm, because he doesn't have the biggest or strongest arm. Mm-hmm. He'll know how to call the O-line for certain pockets for him to see, to make certain plays. He'll even throw the ball away instead of holding it on and trying to run and get a sack. Those are things that I'm expecting for him to get better. But I also want to see right now what elite trait does he bring to the game that can't nobody else teach him, that he already has it. You know, what sets him apart.
You know what I think his elite trait is right now? It's poise. It's poise. I got to give him poise. Because any other quarterback in this rookie class, in this situation, going 0-6, having all types of turmoil right above your head with the coach and the owner, would have been folded. But this guy shows leadership skills. I like how he stays at the front of the hallway when players are coming in for halftime. Those small things do count. And I think he's a natural. Yeah, I think he's a natural born leader. You don't see him saying crazy stuff in tweets, doing crazy stuff in public. I think he has the foundation to be a great leader in this organization. I think as time goes on, the actual game of football will slow down for him.
My bad. I don't mean to laugh at you 3. But T. Thompson all of a sudden,
yes, sir.
This nigga all of a sudden says poise is his elite trait. 3 just said that shit. Get off his nuts,
bro. I
do not sit here and cap what 3 just said 10 seconds ago, my brother.
And I said that as of right now. I still think he's a great processor. I think he's a great processor. He just has to learn how to process on this level. Like, y'all really got to understand, in the college ranks, those windows are wide open, so you adjust to that processing scheme. It may take others longer than others. I think CJ, he understands those small windows earlier than Bryce, but that don't mean that Bryce can't catch up. You understand what I'm saying? I really think that he can grow into that. But what I'm saying is, it's not just Bryce. It's a combination of a lot of things. But for where we are right now, I think he's doing good as a rookie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and look, and 3, I was hard on every quarterback we had other than Jake Holmes.
Yeah.
And Cam. Mm-hmm. Those are the 2 quarterbacks that set a bar, right? Every quarterback we've had in between them, I was just as hard at them too. I needed to see something elite trait from them.
Hey,
so when I say that, people look at it like I'm being a hater. I'm not hating. I'm looking at it with my own eyes and just asking what is something I can see on the TV that stands out that he has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Poppin'. I wanna do something here.
Oh, Marquis Steele, I'm not taking my words back. No, I didn't say that.
I want to do something here, and I don't know how it will be received, but something just came to my mind while we were talking about poise and and what he's showing. And I've listened to the guys on Black Cat Panther long enough to know what they're specifically sort of looking for when they talk about the traits that set you apart to cause you to be taken and drafted above everybody else. I was, before now, I was limiting this conversation to 3 quarterbacks: Bryce, CJ, and AR. After today, I'm extending that to the top of the 2nd round and including Will Levis. And let me tell you something that I saw today. I got a chance to watch my defense. Surprisingly, has been very good. Well, I won't even say as much. Even with the money that we spent in free agency, given their
y'all
ages,
ranked 4 overall.
Given their ages and some of the things that I was hoping we would be able to do versus what has panned out, I've been pleasantly surprised. So let me tell you what I saw today. With this defense having gelled even over 8 weeks from where they were week 1, we got a chance. I have had a chance to evaluate 2 rookie quarterbacks from the same class go against my defense for their first game in the NFL. Will Levis is years ahead of Bryce Young already, man.
There's no film on Will Levis. No defensive coordinator.
There was none on Bryce. There was none on Bryce.
They got 6
in game
weeks.
1. There was none on Bryce in game 1 when he played us.
Small. Bryce Young.
We had Will Levis in his first NFL game.
Well, let me say this, Red Storm. How do you think Will Levis will be when defensive coordinators break down what Will Levis' weakness is and make?
So can we talk about game 1 versus game 1 first?
Well, I understand. I mean, that's easy to come in and have great success when nobody know that you're getting ready.
It's not easy, brother. It's not easy.
I don't think you're hearing me.
It's not easy.
Is that Leo? What's up, Leo?
What's up, brother?
I'm evaluating both of them on the same basis. It was their first game in the NFL against the same team. And I would tell you that Will Levis faced a tougher Falcons defense in week 8 than Bryce did in week 1.
Where are the Falcons ranked defensively?
4.
Top of they top. The Falcons are top. They got we won the game.
They jailed in week 1 because it's a bunch of free agents that came together. 7 new players on defense. And let me tell you what I saw when you talk about poise. Something that Desmond Ridder, even in his 12th game in the NFL, hasn't started to do yet. When that pocket is breaking and collapsing on him, instead of making a boneheaded play, getting out of just a little bit out of the box and throwing the ball in the dirt at the running back's feet, Will Levis did that the first time he faced real pressure today.
Yeah. So, hey, what you want to say, Leo?
That's a great point.
We won the game, guys, and we won. But I'm telling you, man, Bryce Young is still too small, man. We won. You can't bet your eggs on that dude, man. I saw the game. Will Levis looked very good.
My bad.
No, Will is ready for the NFL. I'm glad the team won. Don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, he's too small, man. He not gonna hold up.
I mean, we won the game. Bryce Young is talented, but his talent don't supersede his size. So we won the game, but it's not gonna go forward. It's not sustainable. Like I said, it's a good win, and it looked better than it did before. Light years, I ain't gonna say light years, but it looked better. And he drove the ball down the field. You drove to win the game, but comparatively speaking to other players,
Now, Leo, let me ask you
go ahead,
this: Do
brother.
you
Yes, sir.
think this offensive line is really helping Bryce reach his potential?
No offensive line in NFL is guaranteed, brother. I'm talking about his stature, period. Offensive line aside, anything can happen in NFL. But to me personally, it was a good win for the team not to have any wins. It's good. But I'm never going to be satisfied with his stature in the NFL going forward. I don't see it being successful. I don't see it being successful. It was a good win today. The defense played. They ain't gonna trade Brian Burns, so I mean, it's a good win. But like I said, go look at Will Levinson. Go look at them big old dudes in the pocket, man. Bryce got sacked 5 times, took some hits, man. Anything can happen. Anthony Richardson got hurt. Anything can happen, but I don't like it. I don't like it at
So y'all
all.
think? Let me ask y'all this: Who's saying? Do y'all think Will Levis is better than Bryce? Number one, and number two, do you believe Bryce is a bust in this league?
I haven't watched Levis, so I can't make a judgment on Levis. I would have to go back and look at the tape. But I've already called Bryce a bust. That's my opinion. People don't have to like it.
Yeah, of course.
And Marquis Still, Red Swamp is not a troll, bro. He's not a troll. He's actually a member. You know what I'm saying? He
But why would he ask to be a troll if he giving you factual information?
He
Got to be an idiot.
It don't matter what team
Marquise is an idiot. There, he's an outright idiot.
There you go.
You're an outright idiot, Marquise.
If you're not a Bryce Young acolyte,
you're acolyte. That's the operative word.
Something. You know what I'm saying? Like Leo said, this dude. Just his size alone.
That's all. I ain't getting nothing to do with. It's not going to make it
at some point in time. And then
it's not.
His intangibles with his size is not.
Well, let me ask you this: so why did he outplay CJ today? If his size is the issue,
he did not outplay CJ. He did not outplay.
Yes, CJ. He did.
One touchdown. So So therefore, if he one touchdown, he put 1 in there. CJ put 2 in there and went for 2.
CJ went 60.
CJ did not get stopped on that last drive. The damn offensive guard went down the field, and that's what set them back. He had already completed a 29-yard pass to go down the field.
But brother, he beat CJ. But brother, what I'm saying is in the whole contextualized aspect of the NFL, brother. Weigh it down going forward. Weigh it down, brother. Weigh it down. This guy is too small to continue in the NFL. He threw some passes, but brother, in my opinion, don't get me wrong now. By my opinion, but brother, do you see that being sustainable going forward? He got sacked 5 times and he got hit hard, brother.
Let me tell you why I'll say.
Okay, I'm listening, bro. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna say yes, he can sustain it because I'm gonna tell you this. If Bryce Young was on a strong offensive team with one of the best offensive lines and the weapons around him, people would say he's only good because of the weapons around him.
Brother, I asked you a specific. I'm talking about his stature, and don't change, because brother, it's not a perfect world, brother. We can't add all the adjectives to make something great. Oh, if he had one of the best offensive line, if he had Tyreek Hill and Waddle on the line and Morrison running the ball, he does not have that currently. So if we want him to have all those things going forward, then he might go to another team.
You're talking 3 years.
Yes, I'm saying.
Right, but what I'm saying though is
all of that. You're talking 3 years from now, 3.
Right, but Leo, I don't know if you was listening earlier. My guy was CJ. I wanted CJ. I pounded the table for CJ. Matter of fact, that Friday that they announced that we went up from 9 to 1, I told my friends and family, "Oh, this is CJ. It's an automatic pick." So I know what y'all wanted. I know what I wanted, but that's not the case. What I also said, Leo, is that I thought that Bryce statue would be the problem as well. But watching him weeks 1 through 7, the little dude is tough. And just like big quarterbacks can get hurt, small quarterbacks can get any quarterback can get hurt. But I think he can play in this league if you coach him right and give him the protection that he needed. Now, there's one thing another podcaster said that I agree with. If you was going to draft Bryce Young, you should have had a plan to protect him. This front office did not put that plan. They did not put it.
Goat said that draft night. Goat said that we went live for the draft. Goat said, okay, we got Bryce Young. You better go get offensive lineman right now.
You got to go get an extra running back help. They need a fullback.
But brother, let me ask y'all this: does not every quarterback in the NFL need a good offensive line?
Yes, Leo. Yes.
So to say that is a moot point. It's stating obvious. But if you gotta have all these caveats to protect the asset that is depreciating by the moment you put them in the game, brother, I hear what you're saying, but you can't draft the quarterback talking about you got to trade him out when you got to get a yard, bro. It don't work like that in the NFL, brother. I hear what you're saying. I hope he lasts. I hope he do. I don't want nothing to happen to the dude, but me personally, he's not athletic enough to make a play. He could throw off. Now, see, the knock on CJ was evident today. Bryce could throw off platform a little better than CJ. CJ has to be timing, and it has to be, CJ to put the ball in the place where it need to be. Bryce could throw a little more off platform than CJ. But so both of them were limited to a degree. But man, it was a win.
The only complaint y'all have is his size. That's what it sounds
like.
But
that's what matters, though, brother.
I got a question. Because I got a question for Leo.
But hold on. I want to hold on.
I'm not hearing anything about processing or nothing. I'm just hearing size.
What about his size affected this game?
Hold on,
Marquis. Hold on.
But before, because I don't want this narrative to be painted. Our defense beat CJ. CJ and Bryce don't fight against each other. Our defense played excellent today. That's who won against CJ. As a team, we won against the Texans. That's it. We can't make this like it's versus CJ versus Bryce. It's not. Our defense played better.
I mean, I have to disagree. I mean, Bryce, you saying Bryce had no effect?
Hold on. When did Bryce ever touch CJ? He never touches. He doesn't affect what CJ does.
No, I'm not.
The defense beat CJ. We played better on defense. And CJ wasn't able to execute. But it doesn't affect what Bryce does when he gets on the field with our offense.
But Bryce drove us down. Bryce drove us down.
He drove down the field. He drove the team down. So you have to get at the Bryce Young. He didn't throw an interception. He didn't fumble the ball. That was Bryce Young.
Y'all was tuned in earlier. We gave the man his flowers. I don't get what 3 going to. But we got 2 new guys that joined.
Somebody just said the defense won the game.
JP. What's going on, fellas?
No. I said the defense, because everybody keeps saying Bryce beat CJ. No, the defense beat CJ.
No,
I disagree, brother. I disagree. Bryce Young drove the ball down the field with 2 minutes and got that field goal. That was him. That was him making plays. That was him keeping Bryce. That was him keeping CJ on the sideline. So I hear you, brother, but I had to respectfully disagree. That was Bryce Young who did that.
I just never seen CJ and Bryce on the field at the same time.
No, but that's like saying Cam against Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. Cam had a better game than Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl.
I hate that narrative. Oh, so and so beat so and so. They're not going against each other. They're going.
But you know what they mean by quarterback matchup, right? When they say that, right? You know what they mean when they say that.
I mean, it sells tickets. I mean, cool, but at the end of the day,
no, it doesn't.
Versus that quarterback and their quarterback versus your defense.
I think you understand when they say quarterback matchup. What they're saying is what quarterback put their team in a better position to win the game. That's all they mean.
Who looked better throughout this season? Who looked better throughout this season?
Bryce Young head to head look better than CJ today. Y'all can't deny that, y'all. Y'all gotta give it to Bryce.
We got Marquis still. I've already gave Bryce his flowers. I'm not about to sit here and like keep repeating myself over and over again. I said that I like the fact that he didn't fumble the ball, he didn't turn it over, he didn't make bad.
But you gave the defense the credit for the win, though.
Yeah, you can't do that, brother.
I gave the defense to beat CJ. Don't twist my words. I know y'all heard me say CJ. The defense beat CJ on the field today, and Bryce beat their defense on the field today. What's so hard about that? What I'm saying is to get the W.
There you go. That's all I wanted to hear.
Y'all, hold on, why you didn't get that?
No, brother. I believe you. You being a little
Okay.
disingenuous. I hear you though, bro. I believe you
Well,
being
you
just a
believe
little
what you want to
tad
believe,
disingenuous.
but there's a bear that still scratches his ass, wipe his ass with a rabbit in the woods, bro. It's still
No,
funny.
that
God damn. Hey, King
hey,
James,
hey,
Jermaine,
hey,
JP
hey,
is
yeah.
in the building. Marquis Steele is in the building. What's up with you?
I got a question for Leo.
okay.
Because this ain't just for Leo, but this goes for a lot of people. I continue 8 weeks into the season, or 6, 7 weeks, whatever we is, game 7,
Week 8. Go ahead.
week 8. We still keep hearing this size pessimistic view about Bryce Young.
And I
What
never brought
have
up
we
something.
watched about
How's it a
Bryce Young?
pessimistic
We
view
have a
though?
very large sample size of Bryce Young in his rookie season, half the season. What have we seen about his game as far as size that has affected the game?
He haven't
He
put up
can't do a
300 yards.
quarterback sneak.
Anybody else
That's
an
the
answer?
obvious. He can't do a quarterback sneak.
A quarterback sneak.
Brother Marquise, answer that question right there. Do us a favor. The coach said they're gonna switch out the quarterback on the quarterback sneak, brother. The coach already acknowledging the size factor is the issue. Why are you not acknowledging that?
Okay, so
And also, hold on, Marquise. But okay, are you denying this right here? Now, when we was 0-6, before we won this game right here, it was people saying in the national narrative, those same people that said, "Oh, his size won't matter," was saying that his size mattered. Now they said that. I can bring the tape out tomorrow, but everybody know they said it.
okay,
So
they can say
go
it
ahead.
too, but then I gotta put them in the same category as everybody else is still talking about his size, because I don't see anything about his size that affect the game. We just
Well,
watched the
that's your
game
opinion.
literally just a few
I
hours
agree.
ago. What
I agree.
No,
show?
no, no,
What
no, no.
about his
I
size?
hear what you're saying. I hear you, bro. Real quick. In regards to what we see now, absolutely, I haven't seen anything. But I'm speaking about going forward in the future. And to be honest with you, brother, he is limited physically. He can't get outside the tackle. His size in the pocket, it's going to be a problem. That's the way I see it, me
Is
personally.
okay, so it's going. So then you're predicting that his size will be a factor, but
No, it
it has
matters.
not yet to show
What?
up. And you guys
Yes,
keep
it
talking.
has.
Oh
He
wait,
can't see over the
okay. If
middle.
you're talking
He
about
can't see over the middle. It
if you talking
matters.
about if you talking about the game where we put in Andy Dalton to run the sneak versus Bryce Young, when really actually we ain't even run the sneak, right? We faked them. We tried to do something different. What
But
I
brother,
mean,
that's what the
that's
coach
not
said,
even
brother. That's what
that's
the
not
coach
even
said, brother. The coach
Marquise.
said that. I
how
didn't say that.
important the how
Marquis, now
important.
now you fishing. Now you fishing. We were four. What were we? 4th and 1, and we had to exchange. No, we was 3-1. We had to exchange Bryce for Andy. Now you're fishing.
How was that
Yeah, the
fishing?
coach
What am I
said
fishing?
that, brother. We didn't say that. The coach said we're gonna switch
It
it out.
happened in game. It happened
Yeah,
on
no,
live
And
no, I
Marquise, it
television.
understand
happened in
what
the game,
happened.
Marquise.
Wait, hold on.
Did y'all hold on a second? Did y'all see what Philly did today when they faked that tush push? You
Yes,
see
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
that.
So
Yes, and they
so
gave it
when
to
we go
Swift for a
into a
touchdown.
game, when we go into a game, and then you got to pull Andy in, you got to say, hold, stop, timeout, or switch personnel and put Andy in for Bryce. Oh, that's just like New Orleans putting Taysom Hill in for whoever. They know he getting ready to run the motherfucker. You telegraphing what you get ready to do, pretty much. So
It's
that ain't a
predictable.
problem.
Well, it wasn't. So when Andy Dalton came in the game, we all thought he was about to run the ball. Did he run the ball?
He did a
Did he
quarterback
get?
sneak.
No, he didn't. We
Yes,
handed
he
it off to
did.
somebody else. He pitched it.
I don't know
And
what
we
game
still
you
didn't get the
watching,
first
brother.
down. We
He
still
still
didn't
didn't
get.
get the first down. But
That's
what I'm
fine.
saying
We
I'll
is,
still
there's
didn't
fix
get
it.
the
multiple
first
things you
down.
can do with a play. Look. This is the bottom line. I'm trying to say is, it's a bunch of
Hmm.
we got a bunch of pessimistic fans out here. It's like every time we get it, we do something. Even we've seen Bryce continue to develop, continue to get better game by game, regardless of what the
Yep.
score and what the
But
record reflect. Right?
but you
We
telling me
Yep.
he
finally get a win
prototypical size.
today, and
So
Bryce
Bryce is
also was a
prototypical size.
major part of winning that game.
Why
And then
y'all
Yep.
you
jump
get
out
people
when
that
we get
come
a
on here and
win?
talk about his
Where
size
was
when
y'all when we
nothing
was 0
about
and
his size
6?
So
affected the game.
but he's prototypical size though. Why is
But you
there a
know what?
prototypical size?
Hold on. Prototypical. Either you can play football or you can't. It's no
Okay.
But
prototypical
there's
size.
usually a prototypical
Oh,
Do
size for
y'all? Do
anything.
y'all? Hold on.
There's a
Hold on. Do y'all
prototypical
remember that?
size.
Y'all remember what's that tall white boy for played for Denver? He was like 6'5", 6'6". His ass was out the league in a few
Tim
years.
Tebow.
It was another guy, but I can't remember. I think Brock Osweiler or something like that.
Yeah, Brock Osweiler. Yeah,
that dude was like 6'7", and he was sorry as fuck.
6'7".
It don't
He was
matter how
6'7".
big you are. Can you play this game?
Okay.
And I'm telling y'all, Bryce is going to break that mold because I agree with Marquis. I have seen nothing so far. And yet again, let me remind people, I wanted C.J. Stroud. I wanted him because of Bryce Young's size. But I have not seen anything to tell me that he can't play this game at this level. What I have seen is an organization like the Panthers mismanage him, not protect him, and not have a divisive plan when you went from 9-1 to go get him, which tells me that this was an owner's pick because I think Frank wanted to go in a different direction. It tells me that this organization is incompetent. But I've seen nothing that Bryce done on the field to let me know he can't play at this level. And another thing I'll say,
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, because I want JP to get in because JP's been here waiting patiently.
I'm just telling three. I'm pretty sure they are a bunch of 5'9", 100 and whatever pound quarterbacks playing in somebody's Division II, Division I high school that probably can make it somewhere. But there's a prototypical size, prototypical weight for a reason.
But Bryce won a Heisman at the same height, same weight. He won a Heisman.
I understand. He
was a backup. Go ahead.
Alabama team.
I just want to ask one thing for all fairness.
Well, hold on, Marquis. Can we get JP in here real quick?
Go ahead.
Can we get JP?
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go back to the chat. I'll be back a little later.
Word.
All right.
I'll be back a little later.
Appreciate you coming up.
Yes, sir.
JP, what's on your mind, brother?
Don't be a stranger, cuz.
I don't think. Yeah, what's up, Pablo?
What's going on, man? What's on your mind, bro?
What's up, JP?
I don't think people watch Bryce as closely as they think he do. Did y'all know that Bryce can't in the pocket?
You said he can't what? JP, repeat that.
He can't plant his feet in the pocket.
Oh my God!
And why is that, JP?
Because he can't see. That's why. The reason why he never steps up in the pocket is the reason why every time he evades pressure is always to the side, to the left, or to the right.
To the left or to the right. And that's on the scout report. That's on the scout report.
Nobody's noticed.
I noticed it, JP, but hey, Kendall.
Yeah.
What you said today about Bryson now play CJ was bullshit, bro. All the stats say it. All the stats say it. It ain't me.
Okay.
No, all the stats.
I keep telling you about the stats. Why don't we go over the stats? We go over the stats.
I watched the game. I watched the game. I watched the game too.
Would you give me this, Wiley? Would you give me this?
Marquis, I don't know what happened to you. Feel free to pull back up if you want to get back in.
It's the eye test too, right? It's the eye test.
I watched the game. I watched the game. Yeah, I watched the game today.
That's all I'm saying.
I watched it.
Appreciate you three for coming up, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And today, Bryce outplayed CJ.
Yeah, even I can admit that Bryce outplayed CJ today. Our defense didn't break in the second half, and turnovers. That was the biggest.
Like it usually do. That was the biggest thing.
Well, that boy T. Thompson is fanboying for Wiley today. Wiley, get it at. Get go there.
Hey, JP. Why do I always say JP? What do I always say, JP? I said 5 to 3.5 minutes in the third. Don't I always say that? Watch the defense fade away because the offense is not helping. That game was so close. They stayed in the game.
We won by 2 points.
The game was so close. They stayed in the game.
Because if you really think about it, 235, 1 touchdown, game manager numbers, man.
Thank you.
Game manager numbers.
Same numbers all year. And I'm not hating off of Bryce. If it wasn't Stroud, I wanted Bryce.
But JSU, say it, JSU. He outplayed your boy today. Just say it.
If that makes you more moist.
I mean, if that's what you need to hear. I mean,
yeah, Wally, if that makes you more moist, he outplayed him today. Shit.
Yeah, I'll admit that he outplayed today. He did. I mean, it is what it is.
3. Please,
y'all like they played one-on-one basketball out there today. I swear I didn't see that.
3, answer this question in the chat.
My defense.
That's the way it's gonna be viewed, though. It was viewed.
3, answer this question in the chat, please.
I'm just an asshole, JP.
Is
I
CJ
know.
is Stroud a game manager? Answer that in the chat, yes or no. Go ahead, JP.
You asking me to answer?
No, I want 3 to answer that because he said a rookie should be a game manager.
No. 3 not in here no more. So.
No, he's in the chat. I'm asking him in the chat.
Okay.
Bryce did enough not to lose.
To some extent, yes, a rookie should be a game manager. Yes, to a certain extent, yes, that is.
Yeah, that's not what Tampa drafted him for, though.
Nah, he didn't. Yeah,
I don't know what he drafted him for.
Me neither.
I think he drafted. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. He drafted him to be the face of the Carolina Panthers, the franchise. He thought he was getting this guy because if y'all look at it, we done played it. We done it on a different. He played. I think Q was the last one to play that clip when he sat there and he read off the national narrative word for word, and he said this guy's a point guard, that he can distribute that rock, that you don't need all these wide receivers. Basically, he was saying these wide receivers with these big names like these Tyreek Hills, these Adams, these, you know what I'm saying, Jamar Chases and all that he could, anybody that you put out there, he could put that ball into these tight windows and make these guys look like they get all this separation. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that.
I mean,
that's true. That's
it's
true.
Like for me, in my opinion, and look, I love all our Panther fans, no matter whether we see things eye to eye or not. You know, we pull for the same team. I just feel like a lot of us are stuck in mediocrity. We are stuck with mediocrity. I said it twice. We will pull for anybody that we put in that position instead of wanting to have the best, the one, the person that stands out. Yes. We will put anybody who gets that position. We're gonna back them up because we have been so down in the dump for so long that we'll get behind it, and it's okay to support that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. You should support anybody on your team. It's just hard for me to just pull for mediocrity on any position on this damn team. Anybody. It just so happens that Bryce is our quarterback. Like, you don't hear me talking shit about Louisville. You know why? Because he stands out every fucking game. I don't have to mention his name. Every once in a while, he fucks up here and there. But there's a lot of CJ Henderson. You've heard us rip CJ Henderson. How many times he got burnt? Dante Jackson, he can't stay on the field. Mediocrity. Basic players who don't get the job done, that doesn't help you elevate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just fixated on Bryce. I'm fixated on why my team only gets mediocre players. And then when they do have the chance to get the picks, they throw the picks away. And the bums they bring in are mediocre as well. So I'm just not one of the fans that just wants to settle for basic. That's just not me.
Yeah. I think Omar just answered it, Pop. If you want to read his statement, from what he said.
Bryce is getting better, but I see long-term flaws with Bryce.
And I can feel that. I can feel Omar on that.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, it's no hate on Bryce, bro. I don't.
Nutshell. There you go. That's it, right there.
But
y'all don't see the ones that do that set the bar and put the do something special to bring your team back or change the momentum of the game. Those are the type of players I want. Mm-hmm. It's not hate, bro. I'm sorry. If you had a chance to drive a Lamborghini or you want to sit here and ride a bike, that's up to you. That's totally your choice. You like bikes. Yeah. You want to ride on bikes all your life. Cool.
I got it. I
want somebody that takes this team and take off with it in every position. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. If you can't get that, I'm sorry.
I got that. But here's the deal. I think it's a bit disingenuous. If CJ won today, everybody been trashing a young man Bryce. That's
Wiley, we
all.
gave
That was
Bryce his flowers. What else?
no,
What do you want
But
from us?
Wiley,
okay. All right.
if he the one today, you'd have still seen that. Okay, now with Thomas Brown calling the plays and it not going through a third hand, and all them people on the sideline got to get in the damn clown show that they had before. You understand what I'm saying? With Frank calling the plays, and this guy got to give Frank, and this guy got to give Frank, and this guy got to give all this information that it's been done the right way, the way it's supposed to. You getting the communication off the sideline to him, and you see the floor of the game moving better. So you at least could say that
Yeah,
if
that's
we'd have
what I'm
lost
saying.
today, right?
Yeah. That's all I
And
really
everybody
wanted.
know. Come on now, don't put people thinking we fools over here and we
No,
don't
that's
see
all I
this and we
wanted.
just hate on Bryce. Because anybody that know that see that said, I didn't want Bryce, and I told y'all that from the gate. So it don't sound like hate, but motherfucker still gonna say it's hate. I don't want Bryce regardless. But I'm gonna tell you that now, since they did the right thing by giving the OC the fucking calling like he's supposed to have, and now you don't have to do all that shit. The boy can get the damn plays to the damn field in due time for him to go up with some time still on the play clock and then deduce a process, because processing is only coming to the line and seeing what's going on. Then I know I got the play call that they just called. Is it the right? Should I audible out? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then boom, execute the play. So that was better.
I saw.
Oh, Wiley, you robot, Wiley.
Whoa.
Wally,
You
please.
robot.
Wally, please. My ears, brother.
You might have to go out and come back in, Wiley.
That was that Transformers.
Yeah, Wiley transforming in this one.
Bearcat Panthers. Oh my, he said, LOL. Panther fans are like, I got the best bike in Walmart. I just
I will admit one change that I seen today though.
Go ahead.
Brown used more pre-snap motions than Frank did today.
And he took the running game.
But the route combinations, the route concepts, they weren't any different. If that makes sense.
No, that's an absolute fact because on those sacks, you saw a wide receiver still running with their back turned to Bryce.
Right,
I will
not
say
even
that.
looking at him.
I keep it honest with my Bryce hate. It's not like I don't like the guy. I think he's a good dude. I think he's going to be an okay to good quarterback. I just don't think he was worth the number one pick to move up 9-1 and build your franchise around. And this is, I hopped in here for people in the chat when I said about Bryce flaw. How can Bryce throw the deep ball accurately on his tippy toes? Cam was inaccurate because of his footwork. Bryce has to be on his tippy toes at the top of the pocket to see deep. Make that make sense to me. I'm still waiting. I've been asking that question since the preseason, and nobody has given me an answer. How
all 23 film was that too, Omar.
The counter to that also is like, which wasn't the best counter, but I like the counter. It's like, well, how can he throw a deep ball with a bad O-line? Now I've seen Bryce hold the ball for a long ass time. Seen it today actually. So both of them are flaws. Bad O-line and Omar saying he can't see. So that's a bad combination all in all. How many drafts is it gonna take you to fix an O-line and make this man see? You know what I'm saying? Passing lanes. Both of those are problems that take time to fix. And when you mortgaging your future to get him, you know what I'm saying? That's even going to take longer.
It'd be different. It'd be different if
I'm not saying he holds the ball all the time long. There is some plays
like I said, some pockets are good, some pockets are bad. That's 2 games. Like I said, I really watch the games just like, if you would know, that's 2 games where the very first play ended in a sack to start the game. It happened in Miami and it happened today.
That's true.
It's stuff like that, man. It's like,
if you weren't screaming out to see you, throw the ball, Bryce. Throw the ball. Get rid of it. Then you wasn't watching it because he held on one of them passes too long and he didn't even get the pass. He got sacked. I know exactly what play you're talking about. I'm like, Bryce, throw the ball or run or throw it away. Whichever one. Don't take the hit. Don't take the hit.
All of this is because Bryce
the hit.
support can't admit that he has physical limitations. They think his size doesn't matter, but it actually does.
But you can't say that, JP.
I try to
You can't say that.
I try to even talk about his size. I try to talk about his
I
troubles.
just limit his size to his deep ball. I don't talk about overall game. Yes, he can play football at his size, but when throwing the ball deep and what you have to do to keep NFL defenses honest, or you see what these defenses do now, which is just stop the run and force Bryce to throw it within 25 yards. You got to push the ball deep. Even if you miss, you got to throw it deep. And it's just, we know he's limited in doing that, so we don't even put him in some of those positions.
He was one for five on deep shots today. Anything past 20 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make excuses. I know that Three, is an advocate for Bryce. He's trying to let us know, like, hey man, he's still a rookie. Three, I also have to tell you that our coach said that he was 2 years. He was 2 years ahead as a rookie. He had the mind of Peyton Manning, and like I said, once you go and mortgage your future, get rid of your number one quarterback.
Exactly.
You go in the draft and come out with 5 picks when you had 11. And you were expecting this guy to be someone who's going to elevate your team because they have did the due diligence of studying this guy. And I just haven't seen anything elite that matches with anything they said. That's all I be trying to tell people.
And Poppin, that's not even hate. That's just being real about what you see.
Man, you let them tell it, man. I'm beating this man down, this, that, another. And that's why I've said,
yeah, we're killing him. We're killing him.
Oh, trust me, I go through it on Twitter too.
Yeah, because if I mean, like I say, if it was up to me, y'all just don't understand the talent. That's why we be adamant about Station 88 NCAA on Saturday. The talent that's coming out of quarter, I haven't seen the talent that's coming out in the quarterback position. I know in the last 5 years. I ain't even gonna go back and say 25 years and all this. In the last 5 years, this many quarterbacks coming out of this draft, coming out of this next coming draft right here. If y'all get somebody, it's a problem. If somebody say they don't want to draft another quarterback to push this guy, because at one point in time, what I'm afraid of is the deficiencies is really going to start showing when we start being able to come back and we have all our draft picks in 2025 or 2026, and this team is going to start to turn that corner. And now you getting ready to see your quarterback that all y'all are hopping on right now can't get the job done.
Yeah, I like I said, I mean, you can't tell me Texas and Carolina were in the same ballpark last year. Looking at how we played, they had 0 wins or maybe 2 wins, and we went and got 7 and 9. That we went 7 and 9 last year. 7 and 9 this year.
Pop, I'd have felt as though when they say let's play against the Texans last year, I'd have said the Texans can't fucking hang with us at all.
Right.
That was with damn Sam. And who do they have over there?
I don't even know who they had as their quarterback.
David Mills.
David Mills.
Pretty much the same damn team that's over there. Minus they draft picks, they had 11 draft picks last year. But what I'm saying, y'all know y'all walked into Texas, or either Texas would have came to us last year, and we'd have been like, man, fuck them motherfuckers. That's a win.
Right.
So
now ask CJ Stroud. And what you say?
And the biggest difference that now you see is that they went and got an edge rusher. We already had ours. They went and had a quarterback. We had to get us one. And they went and got some other pieces, but nothing that's standing out. Their whole old line was decimated this year. Decimated. All those guys that he's been winning with or got the wins with were all backups except for one. They weren't just taking Justin Long, they were trash. That's the truth. That's the damn truth. So I'm thinking that we would be ahead, even coming into this year's season, than them. It took just better quarterback play from them. We went and got wide receivers and this, that, and other, making all these off-season, transitions that we've never done in the season before. As a Panther fan, I've never seen them do that much moving around and spending that type of money, and we still are not competitive enough. And it just blows my mind. You know what I mean? It just really blows my mind that how the Texans have caught up and look like they passed us in one draft.
That's because we had to win formula last year, Pop, and we fucked it up.
Right. And
I
understand.
Carolina wasn't sorry.
Go ahead. 3. I mean, JP.
No, I'm just saying, people got to understand that Carolina wasn't sorry enough last year to get first overall. It's not like we fell into that pick. We traded up to that pick. So in hindsight, this year going into the year, we were supposed to.
We got desperate. Yeah.
Yep.
But 3 is saying we got to be patient. You don't gonna have no patience at all.
Why we got to be patient?
7 years, 3. I don't know how much longer you want somebody to be patient. 7 years, 3.
Oh, I can't wait till next year. I can't wait
7 years since you've been to the playoffs.
Just wait till next year,
man. You're not getting no younger, and neither am I. 7 years, 3.
Just wait till next year, boy. Next year we gonna
Come
do
on
this.
now. Yes, it's the GM fault and the owner's fault. That's why I lose faith. Because they constantly fucking it up. Now, this is year 8. 8 years. How long, as a Panther fan and supporter, should I be patient where I should stop, where it's going to have me not talk shit? I got to talk shit. I want them to fix it. I'm just saying, man. It ain't just the quarterback. It's all of the shit. It's all of them, bro. They didn't have to go up and reach. They could have built this team right there now. When it got your quarterback this year, with all these good ass quarterbacks coming out this year, he would have had a supporting cast. And you wouldn't have so many people harping on Bryce. Just saying, bro. It's a full picture.
People are harping on Bryce because of what they sold him to be. We ain't seen that yet.
That's
that type of package that you mortgage to him.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey JP, I mean, I get exactly what you're saying. I hope y'all see that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing what JP just said. Now, I knew
mortgage the future for a guy that just come out here and give you an average of a touchdown per game. That's not what you know. You could have signed a bum free agent quarterback for that shit.
Damn right. Damn right you could have. I knew it wasn't going. I knew it wasn't going to average out. I watched him at Alabama. He did not impress me at Alabama at all. Not to go up from 9 to 1. No.
You and me both.
What you think about it, Wiley? I know you got a difference of opinion.
Well, I think we got what we got. And
Mr. Positivity is back. Come on.
Now we got what we got. And maybe y'all can get pissed off at me, but we won this week. So I'm gonna be happy about that.
It's Celebration Sundays. I totally agree. That's why I said I gave the flowers and all that, Wiley, before we started. I did.
Okay.
I promise you.
All right. Yeah, because I was on the other show. I didn't hear when y'all started. But the Bryce guys are gonna go crazy this week. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous. I know that. And I was on 704 earlier. Why? And I picked the Panthers to win. Why did I pick the Panthers to win? Because all the motherfuckers were just saying crazy shit. We're gonna lose by 40. CJ's the man. I'm like, what the fuck is all this shit? It's like, and then we win, and I go do the opposite of what they're doing. Oh, they can't take it. They got little hoes. Oh, wait till he fail. It's like, damn, dude, let's be happy this week.
I don't want Bryce
next
to fail. That's the thing, Wiley. I don't want Bryce to fail.
It's not all you, Doc. It ain't all you. I'm just saying,
yeah.
We got a polarity on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle going.
Wait. You talking about me, Wiley?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to get off your ass, don't you?
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Wiley,
I'm talking about J issue.
Wiley,
Hey, watch it, Jay. I'm gonna give you a little fact. I'm gonna give you a little fact, J issue.
This how I know you full of shit. Look.
Hey, balls blocked today. Ball blocked today.
Knew
6
I
CJ.
won this trial, right? And I said that I was okay
balls blocked today. Hey,
limitations
on height.
Fuck you, Wiley.
Hey, look.
Got your black ass on. I'm gonna say this.
Shit, Wiley.
Get his black ass.
Oh, he muted Wiley.
Wiley, look. I told you I was gonna mute your black ass. Look, I said I won this trial, right? But I said I'll be okay with getting Bryce because I didn't want AR for my own personal reasons. I'm not bashing him, and you haven't heard me talk shit about Bryce. Not even still. So whatever you said, Wiley, you're lying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You want to go back on mute? You want to go back on mute?
Hey, somebody was getting blocked, pass blocked. So you try to mute because it's the truth.
That's fine. He outplayed him. I even gave him I gave Bryce his flowers today, Wiley. Where you been at? You
my bad.
Because I won this trial.
No, I'm not. No, I said it. I said it in this earlier, and I said it when we did I was doing 704 earlier too. I put in the chat. The dummy gonna show up today. What happened? The dummy showed up today. Yes.
You taking one game out of the whole season?
Yes, I won 1 week. Can I be happy?
Willie.
Can I be happy?
Wiley.
I mean, I want to answer Supernova question because he said shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's what do we have to look ahead now? I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now. And you're right. I think the best thing they can do is be still. Be still. If you're gonna roll with Bryce, cool. Be still. Be still. Be still. Don't be jumping. Let the draft come to you. Don't you give up no picks for nobody. You got if you keep going down this right, you'll pick the number 1 pick in the second round. Let the draft come to you. If it was me, Tepper 3, I would tell Tepper needs somebody. He need to bring in somebody that he respects, so he could submit and commit and get the fuck up out the way, and let him build this team. Move Frank upstairs. If Thomas Brown, if whoever he wants to bring in, want to keep Thomas Brown, cool. But they cannot keep giving up picks and they being trash. They need to let the draft come to them. Be still. Pay Brian Burns. Get him somebody to put beside him to help him. So nobody can keep saying, oh, Brian Burns is this, and that, and the other. Because that's a whole nother discussion by itself. He ain't elite. Okay, good. Give him somebody he can run with. Then go get your wide receiver. And then I don't give a damn if you spend all the money on offensive linemen. Get the best offensive lineman that's out there that's available.
Yeah, exactly.
And put them on the fucking line.
Hello.
If we gonna build around Bryce.
Yeah.
See, that's why y'all can't tell me I'm a hater of Bryce. I'm not a hater of Bryce. I want him to succeed. But you're gonna have to do all this to build around this type of player. He cannot help you hide the issues on your team. He's not that type of player. He's not. He doesn't do that. He doesn't have that elite speed, that elite arm. No, he doesn't have all that. You have to build around him and keep him protected and put great players around him. That's what I would do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And Wiley, since you clipping shit, clip everything that I said and make it a video, and I want to see it posted tomorrow about Bryce. All the bullshit I said about Bryce. Hey,
it's all good,
Wiley.
Hey,
share that shit tomorrow. Right on your channel.
Hey, J Issue and Justin Long. I'm trolling. Look at Justin Long. All of his feelings. That dummy talk gotta stop. It gotta stop.
Justin Long be trolling too. Justin Long be trolling his ass off.
All I'm saying is, it
Wally,
is what
I want
it
that shit
is.
hot and ready tomorrow.
It is what it is. Jay Issue, he's a dummy. It's okay.
He ain't
We here
no
for it.
Wally. You ain't
Go.
Wally. I don't get upset when you say that. I don't care.
Go. What's the next move, baby? Are they gonna build off this win? Hello.